Saturday.
Yeah, what else is new? Nothing else has changed. It's all the same.
It's all the same. This is Comic Burrito. A live stream. I'm Todd.
Yeah, I'm Nick. And
I'm Travis.
Yeah.
I got a sign that says so. See, my name's written there. So, like,
so you don't
your
forget.
convention merch
it's
behind
official.
you.
Right.
Nice.
It's really important.
When people have you sign books, do you like check it and then?
In that font that he's writing it out on.
You're like, Travis, hold on. Oh yeah, Gibb. Yeah.
Well, here's what people do. When you're a fellow comic creator, here's what they do. They'll come over and they'll sign your book and leave it there. Because they know, they won't grab like an expensive copy, but they'll sign it and leave it there. Then you're sitting there all day looking at the signature going, who the fuck signed this book?
Oh.
Hey, Travis, how's it going?
Good. I'm drinking out of this wonderful present that Cole got me.
Look at that. It's so golden.
Yeah, well, he gave me a red one, but I have a golden burrito, so I felt justified, and the ability to do this is good,
I earned
it. I earned this. I am a little upset with him, and we'll address it next time I see Cole, that I didn't have any special beers for it, so I'm drinking a Blue Moon. So I feel like I'm semi-dishonoring it a little bit.
Cthulhu Invades Oz, for everybody who also plugging Cthulhu Invades Oz. Meanthology.
We are still live, by the way, on Indiegogo with that because I have.
Is it still going?
We're going to take it down.
But
I mean, you might as well leave it up, right?
You can, but they only pay you once a month, and I want to get it to the shop, to the Orange Cone shop, and do all that.
Yeah.
But guys,
I'm super
excited.
That's the beginning of my sentence. That's so funny. Go for it. What are you super excited about?
Go, it's your show.
I was just going to say I'm super excited for in a month-ish, according to Kickstarter, I'll be able to hold up 4 new metal issues of a really awesome book that I'm excited. Broke down in 4 dead bodies. And I'm very excited to show them off and then immediately put them into my special case.
My special case. Yeah. We just got the final everything today. So I have to go through it one more time to ship it, to send it to the printers tomorrow, Monday. So that'd be really cool. But what I was going to say is I'm super excited to be here because not that we haven't hung out before, but you've never done a one-on-one interview with me. I came with a crew. Yep. I ran a game, and then at 10 o'clock, I yell at one of you, and you're like, fucking just come on and yell at me directly.
I feel there's had to have been at least a short window where it was just us 3 and you, at least at one point. There's too many hours to go back through to find out.
We're going to add this to the laptop, by the way. It'll get officially as a sticker on the laptop right now.
Hell yeah.
We could add that as an entry to our 500 subscriber giveaway when Miss Gibb.
Yeah, which we would do tonight, but Cole's not here, so.
Shoot! I guess next time we'll do it next time.
Well, we still have to. For those who backed Broke Down in 4 Dead Bodies, we do have all the signed copies. I still have them right here. We got the Richard L. sign, we got the Walter Otley sign.
Nice.
So, we still got to do that giveaway, so that'll be happening relatively when I get them. We'll do that one night, and we'll envelope it that day and send it out.
Nice. And
by the way, Cole,
can
you guys see that?
No, I can win. He said I could win. That's the only reason I backed it.
Thanks, Nick. I appreciate it.
I gotta try to win.
I'll get something signed from
Travis,
but it won't be from Travis.
I love me some Broke Down.
Is there any,
I reread number 1 today, and I'm still trying to get that. I'm trying to move some money around so I can order that exclusive cover that you guys put out for issue 1.
Oh, yeah.
2 days ago, I think. Are there still a few left?
Yeah, I don't know when that's gonna happen. I know it's live. He only ordered 50, so there's 50.
Yeah, no, that's why I'm like.
Oh, do you guys want to see it? Oh, I got the painting.
Oh.
You guys want to see the full painting?
Yeah.
This is the real thing.
I love.
Also, we just jumped right into guests. Hi, everybody. While he's doing that, hi, Sam.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, that's cool.
Can you make me full for a minute?
Yep.
Fully.
Wow.
There you go.
So I'm trying to get close up. See, can you see the car?
Oh yeah.
It's got the art of the car.
Oh yeah.
That's
all
cool.
the back panels. So when you get it, you'll be able to see all of this is panels from the comic.
That's
it's like painted
cool.
over.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Neat.
My wife bought me this for my birthday.
Aw,
Nice.
That's awesome. Which was very recently. Happy birthday again.
Thank you.
It was what, 2 days ago?
Wednesday.
That's close.
Steven, please sign to my friend and mentor and hero, Steve. So Stone Cold Steve Austin, that's fine. I'll gladly.
Hey, Ryan.
Yeah, Nick this week.
Hey, Trev. What's up, A. Baker? Hi, Aaron.
Ryan, if that's a reference to my hat, I can't wear it with headphones.
Is it me or does Cole look a lot better tonight? He's looking refreshed. Vacation did him wonders.
Yeah.
Here's the thing, Beardy. The negative is I don't get a friggin' nice cheese platter brought from my wife that I can just chow down when I'm not talking. Spin around and eat my cheese platter. No.
Them perks. So is there a plan to have a 4 down broke dead bodies collected?
Yeah, we're gonna do a trade out in like the June-ish time, and I'm actually gonna add 20 pages. So I've got Chuck Pino coming on to do a story in it. My wife's gonna do it. Here's a cool one. So my wife is gonna do a story on it, but Felix, my artist, his wife is actually super talented. She also does art, but anime style. She does manga. So my wife, the wives are gonna come together and do a story in the back of it, which is really cool.
That's cool.
We've got a little gentleman. I don't know. Recount. Have you guys heard of this book? It's.
Who?
I don't know. Some people say it's good. But Jonathan Hendricks is going to do a story on the back of that. Yeah,
it's very good.
That was a good ash can. How was the rest of the series?
But yeah,
so that's awesome. That's cool. That's nice little bonuses for it.
Yeah, so we'll launch that later in the year. I want to give time everybody to buy the 4 and get all that out, but we'll do that later in the year, probably before Christmas, to make sure people have that. But I'm literally adding value. Like I don't want people to ever feel they got ripped off, and I'm also taking away stuff too. So those backup stories in the thing, unless it's important to the story, which 1 or 2 are, I'm not including it. So you're going to have stuff. What's up?
You're just streamlining it then?
I'm kind of streamlining, and I'm also taking things up because I want people to want the individual issues. I hate it when you're like, it's just the same thing. You know, I don't want it to be the same thing. I want to add some value, and I want you to still hunt down. If you want a couple more pages of broken, you're going to have to hunt down those single issues.
I like it. That's the, I think Scott Snyder said something similar to that too, just making sure the medias are actually imbibed differently. Trades are different than singles and putting them out there differently. I love that. That's so much better. It makes it, because I don't necessarily, it's cool to have the trade for a reader copy, but if you got something else at least also.
Yeah, but it's nice to have something at the back that's new, especially if you pulled it.
Yeah, exactly. So that's awesome. I love that. That's really cool.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be another Kickstarter?
That'll be another Kickstarter, yeah. There is some publishers that are interested in it, but I'm probably going to do the Kickstarter first, and then we'll go out to the single issues back with the publisher who's going to come out. So
nice. That's cool. What else you got going on? I could play your drive-through again. You got something else going on right now.
I've got tons. I've always got stuff. So this was supposed to be a Voodoo Nations interview, but I didn't get it live fast enough because at the end of the Broke Down, my colorist, I hadn't heard from him in like 2 weeks. And then I was like, hey, man, what's going on? And he's like, I finished Broke Down. I was like, no, you didn't. There's like 12 pages. He's like, what are you talking about? He's like, well, comics are 20 pages. I was like, yes, but I did 40. So you got to keep coloring. So he banged those out, and it took it only took 2 weeks, but I mean, yeah, that's time.
Yeah.
So that delayed the Voodoo Nations launch, but we'll get that launched in the next couple of weeks. Voodoo Nations 2. In fact, if you guys want to see the cover, I can do a cover reveal.
Ooh,
Yeah.
Nobody's seen this before.
I reread one recently, and I liked it a lot.
Thank you. I sent you 2, right?
Yes.
not me.
That was why I reread 1. So I did read 2 as well. But remember, my colors were funky on my copy for some reason.
Yes.
Remember, there was some weird thing. I almost kind of liked it. It could be a cool variant cover, but
yeah, I liked it too.
It was a weird tone, but like people were purple or something like that.
That's neat. I haven't gotten to read.
That's why I didn't send it to you, Todd, because the colors just weren't.
Thanks, buddy.
I knew you like to wait. Yeah, you'd want to wait for.
Yep. I hate reading.
So the problem is Todd is not on Facebook. And
Yeah,
I talk to get stuff from me. It's
You say
Facebook.
problem. I see.
I know you don't see it as a problem. You see it probably as a solution.
Yes.
And probably a good one.
Uh-huh. I've been so much better since I've stopped that badness. Oh my goodness.
But like I said, I was super excited about this, and we're gonna I have so many things going on. It's so weird. I was thinking about it, and we've talked a little bit. There's so much stuff going on. Like when we're doing Cthulhu Invades All, we had Stoney, we had the whole crew here. We're just always so busy. It's good to just sit down and chat. Yeah. I'm going to call Nick out in a little bit. We'll address that.
Yep.
That'll be, and I can have my pee break.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Your first of many.
Yes. Because I am having beer tonight. So that means, yep, I'll need pee breaks.
I think we've got it.
Here we go.
How's the chat going? I'm since I'm in the other screen, I can't see.
I don't know. Bearded is flattering my dad again. The norm.
Some good Steven love in there.
Beard and I are best friends, but I get jealous when he talks to Vern. I'm gonna be honest. I get a little jealous.
We all
just
do.
Weird.
Oh, I'm fine with it.
It's just weird, Call Nick out.
Call Nick out.
We'll get to there. We'll get there.
Mm-hmm.
We got to do the business stuff, and then we can do the fucking around, Bearded. Come on.
We can do an early late night for it.
All right, there it is.
Oh,
We got it.
Hey.
You guys see it?
This isn't the one I saw, I don't think, is it?
No, this is no one's seen this.
I haven't. Yeah.
I always keep some secrets. Even so that's the cover. That's the cover A of the story.
Oh, okay. Cool.
We're leaning into the sexy a little bit.
A little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
you gotta lean into sexy a little bit.
Yeah, you got to. Nice. Very cool. And then
so that's cover A. So even when just so you guys know,
for that?
even when that's Luke Stone did the covers, and then I did the guy who did the colors for Return to Wolverine. Believe it or not.
Oh, nice.
I randomly found him on the internet. The cover's fine. Thanks.
Hell yeah, that's dope. And
that is awesome.
That's the A cover?
That is the A cover. It is also the second part. If you back it, you guys are lucky because I treated you nice. That's the second coaster for the set.
Ooh, nice. Which I won't use. But I'll do something once the set's complete. I'll figure out some way to use them.
Well, you just frame it. We'll get you a metal cover. And you'll frame it up with the coasters on the side.
Oh, are you going to do a metal coaster option?
Metal coaster.
But
I was going to get his CGC too.
Yes.
Even when I send you guys copies, I don't actually send you ever the whole thing. I send you the main story, but there's pages that you guys will never read until you guys buy the book because I want you guys to be excited.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, for sure.
Vern, you're waiting on your winnings? What are you talking about? Hold on. Vern, I sent your winnings a long time ago.
Yeah, you should have gotten those, Dad. He texted me when he did that, and it was like a month ago.
Yeah. I could send new ones out, but Weird.
Yeah. Ow. Yeah, those definitely left. Because I got you shipped something for me. I think maybe the same day, and I got that
stuff. That's when I shipped the steak stuff. I shipped it all to you guys at the same time.
Yeah, because I got my stuff. So
yeah, that was like a week ago.
Justice to Vern. No, your Todd gave me your address. Actually, I had your address.
Mm-hmm. Here it is.
What you need to do,
is this right?
just go and punch your mailman. Just punch him in the face.
Yeah.
No,
Sneak up
not
on
to
him.
my son. I gave him your address. You live on 111 Fake Street, right?
No, it's 112 Fake Street.
You should check with your neighbor.
Check your neighbor, yeah, because they got some good comics.
Yeah, they're just on their front porch, flipping their.
This is great.
Like, why is there random?
Right. So what are you reading right now that you're excited about?
Zero. Comics are shit. They're just garbage.
Well, that's all for tonight, folks.
Well, we gotta talk Tales of Kerra Prime at some point. Voodoo Nation we just talked about. I love that.
That's what I was.
Yeah, let's talk.
That's what I was alluding to earlier. But then you went Voodoo Nation because I was like, oh yeah, well, it's just not out.
I know
yet.
we got that.
No, let's talk Kerra Prime and then we'll talk comics.
Well, this came out this week. If you guys, I was in Diamond. Hey. If you guys go to Diamond store.
Nice.
I think.
But can we? We're all friends, right? We're all friends.
All right. Do I have to say
call
a friend?
I'm probably never going to get to work for this company anymore because of this interview. But they have fucking typos all through my script. There's all typos.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Can you guys read? This is the first Christmas I spent away from my son.
I spent way from my son. I spent way.
I spent way from my son.
It's the first line. That's a bummer.
Like you have to
real
be
big.
You have to be a bad editor.
So Justin Birch didn't do that book?
Justin Birch did not do that book. And am I really, Justin Birch, if you see this later, because I know when your name is spoken, you saw, am I really an indie creator because you haven't done any of my books? And I have a dude that I really like, but I really want to be in indie comics. Do I have to get Justin Birch?
Yeah, you're actually not in indie comics.
Right.
Yeah.
You haven't broken into indie comics.
Someday.
Yeah. Yes.
So if you would like to read my book, order from your local store and see all the typos and bad lettering.
I really want it now.
I know, I do too, actually, because I'm going to get two so I can highlight one. And there's
I'm top billing on the side.
This is two, but you don't need number one, correct?
Correct. Yeah, they're just short little stories. I'm top billing on the spine too.
Gibb,
nice,
big.
There it is.
See, even Hendrix is down there at the bottom.
Yeah,
Hendrix.
Assuming you read left to right and up to down.
To be fair, I probably sent in a file that had some of those problems, but I don't care if I did send in a file. You have editors who are supposed to look at these things who say, "Hey, fix it."
Yeah.
I can't find whose fault it is, but I was quite mad.
That's the one comic.
Completely yours, yeah. That's the one. The one comic, yeah. Right. Slipped right through his fingers.
Yep.
All right, I'm gonna keep fucking getting mad. And I'm fucking story one. The first story. Like, it's not like you're like, well, I'm way in the back, dude. Like, I read a lot of shit. No, I'm number one, motherfucker. Number one.
What is that like? Because like you're like you get the book in your hand and you're just excited to see it for the first time, and you just turn page one and you're just like, motherfucker. Damn it.
Well, and he gives me, so the guy gives me shit. No, my wife did not proofread this. In fact, she's quite angry about it.
I like the idea of the cut where it's like a little video of him sitting down watching. It's 2 seconds later, he's throwing it on the ground and walking away. It's great.
But you know what? Let's give one of these away later tonight. Let's give one away.
Hey, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Will you sign your name incorrectly?
I will. In fact, I will sign it Trace Gibbs.
Trace Gibbs.
Or Trace Gibbs or Trent Gibson, whatever, at the request of the person.
Oh,
there you go.
I like Travi Big.
Travi Biggs.
So we got. Oh, see.
Oh. He had some problems with his lettering in his new book, and he said, it's Justin Birch.
No,
or read
really,
my
Justin
name.
Birch.
He's not listening.
I called you out on Twitter a while ago, and I love my letterer, and I don't want to get rid of him because he's perfect for me. But I really want to be in indie comics, and I feel like if I don't get a book lettered by you,
just
I don't
do a one shot.
Yeah,
but it's still cheating, right? It's like my wife doesn't go, well, you could just sleep with one chick. It's fine.
Just one.
You have a weird, like, it's the celebrity list, and you have but it's for letterers and comic creators, and Justin Birch is on it. Like,
who's the one letterer that you're allowed to use if you could get him? Like,
I gotta go Justin Birch. I know it's a big name, but like I can't miss that shot.
right. You understand.
It's the Yasmin of letterers. Like, you just if you gotta go for it.
Right. It's like the home of for the Golden Burrito. Everyone agrees it's Justin Birch.
Yes. Shit, I don't remember what we were talking about before then. Giving away a copy. We don't have Cole here to write down names for it, so we'll have to figure out something else because I'm not responsible enough to figure out who's commented. So stick around, and we'll do like a question thing at some point.
I mean, should I just give it to Vern? Save us
he'll win it. If he stays awake and he's there, he's gonna win it. But maybe we can catch him during a bathroom break.
But yeah, we can do some. We'll do some trivia. I think we could do some a couple of comic burrito related trivias of my past appearances, and maybe some broke down trivia. Some voodoo. We can figure something out.
Nice. I'll give away some coins for our Discord.
That's fantastic.
You know, I thought that was the worst thing ever when I first saw it, and now it's like I keep looking at the clock like it's been an hour. I can lose my coins again. And Jessie keeps yelling at me every time I bet all my coins. She's like, "You have to save some."
But Todd keeps giving me 5. It'll be
like, I only have 5. Like, what am I gonna do with 5? I might as well. Like, who cares if I win 1 coin?
I am not playing any other game until I beat rock, paper, scissors using rock. I'm going to
You got to wait for like 2 people to lose at it and then just go for it.
Yeah, I'm going to look in there and see if I can make the cooldown lower so that we can play a little bit more often. But also, everyone would just lose their coins immediately if we could play it like that.
Except for Cole, apparently, who just...
Oh, I'm the champ right now.
Oh, you are, yeah.
Yeah. I got lucky. Hey, King Paul.
I am the king right now.
Yes, for now. It's because Cole went on vacation and then I started winning.
I'm sorry.
But that's nice. I'm sorry. But yeah.
Well, Steven,
glad you're here.
It's not that we're going to be addicted to those games. It's just we're going to visit Chaos and bid real money and then live in Vegas and give, hand jobs your back.
You know what you got to do. What you got to do.
Well, once we get those million coins to get the...
Also, Steve, I wore this shirt for you. Not really, but I did think about you when I put it on.
How many other men do you think of when you put things on? I'm just curious.
Too many.
As long as it's when you're putting it on, and
my wife not so pleased with how I organize my closet.
You just like put a shirt on and just whisper someone's name.
Steven.
Yeah, it's weird. Name tags of who it is. These are my Travis. Yeah. These are my Taco.
It's awkward because the Steve section is wildly larger than everyone else's section.
Yeah.
He's worried.
Did you see my dope as shit Ninja Turtle shirt, Todd?
What? No. Does it say dope ass shit on it?
I have a great Ninja Turtle shirt. Like, it is a button-up Ninja Turtle shirt. It's fantastic.
You have a button.
Oh,
You have a button-up TMNT shirt?
I think I've seen those.
Yeah. I'll put it in the Discord.
That's one of the things where if they like had a TMNT suit, I would buy that like immediately. Like those weird gimmicky suits that are kind of cheap.
Got
but,
the shell on the back.
Yeah, yep. Yes. That'd be amazing. And you can just wear like a bandana with it.
And everyone's like, "Come on, Todd, this is a funeral. Like, what are you doing?"
It's not appropriate.
Oh,
you got your Raphael tie. It's just a red tie.
Yeah, it's what I would want people
But it has
to wear.
eye holes in it.
That's going to be my request. TMNT attire to my funeral.
That's what Todd's buried in, is the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Yep. And everyone's going to have to wear something with it.
Nice.
Horror Squad. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I definitely thought of you too, Sam. Steven's name was there too. This is the Sam Steve part of the closet.
Where Steve turns into Sam, it blends.
So we've got Broke Down. We've got.
Well, hold on. Why isn't there? Let's stay on Ninja Turtles for a minute. Why isn't there reversible ties for the Ninja Turtles? You could get two turtles in each tie. You know, an orange side, a purple side.
Mario and Luigi too.
Right.
You could. There's a lot of duos you could get.
Mm-hmm.
Ryu and Ken. You would just never use the Ken side because Ken's dumb.
Ken's my dude.
Oh, well, perfect. We could share a tie then. It would work. And then Batman and Robin.
Halfway through the night, it's like, hey, my turn.
Yeah, all right, here you go.
But
this guy's only have one tie.
Oh, man.
But yeah, so
we got Broke Down. We've got Voodoo Nations. We've got Zombie
Mississippi Zombie 2.
I was going to say Zombie Mississippi, and like that doesn't sound right. Mississippi Zombie 2, and we have a Kickstarter that's live right now, which is in the description, called
Tales from Kerra Prime.
There it is.
So, what it is it's so if anybody read Loggerhead from Scout Comics, this is the universe where Loggerhead comes from.
What? I did not read enough into this because I was talking to you, so I was like, I'll find out Saturday. Oh, shit.
Yeah. So if you read Loggerhead, this is the universe that Loggerhead's from. So there's other characters in that universe, and these are the characters of it. So I was asked with amazing creators. So there's Jonathan Hendricks, there's Sony Williams, there's the Metal Shark Bros, Keith Cup, our friends. There's myself, there's David Galliano, Savage Bastards. There's Alton Simpsons, who does New Jersey Vampires. There's just tons of talent here. Brian Silverback, who does a lot of covers. No Justin Birch, unfortunately. I don't know why. But Lettuce Squids is there. Stefano Cardelsio, the guy who did the Freak Show Night. So just tons and tons of really good indie creators. And we basically all got a hero, and then we did a story based on it. So I did one for a character called Baku. And it's a small little superhero story, but I'm really excited about it because this is my first superhero work.
I was going to ask, have you done superhero before? That's cool.
I haven't. Did they spell Mississippi correctly?
Yes. I threw that up while you're in your description. That's great. MISSISSISSISSISSIPPI. Perfect.
But yeah, so you'll get a lot of really cool stuff. I did 5 pages on it, but it's really affordable. Like, it's $20 for the trade, so it's not that bad with like $5 shipping. So it's $25 for the trade.
That's a normal trade amount, really. I mean, shipping $25 for the trade. Yeah. I mean, I've paid a lot more for a lot less on Kickstarter.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I've paid that for a single issue on Kickstarter. so
yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
Granted, I just spent like $150 on 4 issues, but
they're metal.
Yeah, I know, it's a little different.
yeah, but Todd, they're metal. They're totally metal.
Metal.
And I'm
sounds
giving
really
you
cool.
reader copies, so you'll have an extra 4.
I know. I was really happy about that because I'm like, I'm just gonna have to read this digitally or something because I'm not gonna read this. I never actually know the finish, what the colors look at the end of number 4.
Well, shouldn't it hold up being made of metal?
What?
You're
That
not going
would
to read your metal ones?
No.
Why
I don't
not?
like the metal ones because they're coming with normal ones.
Well,
Those
and
are
the metal
for
ones
reading time.
are made for slabbing. You just
Are you going to
kinda
at least take it out of the cellophane and like at least look at it?
Yeah, I've done that with each of mine, but then I put it
Maybe-
into an
maybe just touch
archival
it.
one.
Put your white
I
gloves
lick
on
it. I lick it, eat some Cheetos, smack it, and then put it in
and put it back in.
into a Mylar bag.
And then you just kind of toss it on the table.
Yep.
Just to,
Yep. Whatever.
Did
It's
you-
a coaster.
on the pile. On the pile.
Did you make it to the electric black?
I did. Just
Nice.
barely. It was sold out and I kept refreshing for like 5 minutes. Someone must have not followed through and I grabbed one.
Dude,
I got-
that's dope.
Real lucky. Because I'm assuming you've heard me talk about how much I fucking love that.
Right.
That is like my scout book. And I was devastated, which Cole, being the awesome dude that he is, he gave me the heads up. But then he was like, I know you love this more than me. I grabbed one. If you can't get it, you can pay me for the one that I got. Because Cole's awesome. But I was thankfully, we both ended up being able to get ours. But yeah, I got it.
Bam.
Look at that. So far,
Wait, you already have it?
yeah. Yeah, it's the fastest one yet. They've been getting speedier. So far, I have all 3 of the scout medals that they've come out with.
Nice.
I think my luck will eventually run out though. It's getting so fast to sell.
Yeah.
But I got my 2 favorites really right now.
I still haven't read Phantom.
If a Murder Hobo one comes out and I don't get it, I think that's the only other one where I'd be like, oh no. I'm so sad.
Todd's on eBay.
Yeah, and they're not cheap on eBay.
Just crying.
Yep.
So Todd, you can't say in private chat, you can't say that out loud, but that's a little gift for you.
Oh, I'm going to.
You don't say it out loud, you'll get me in trouble.
No, I'm not. Oh shit. I gotta figure out the biggest issue is they go into my updates folder in Gmail when they go, and I worked because I'm so serious about this. I worked for an hour. If anybody out there watching can tell me how I can stop Gmail from seeing something as like promotional and updates and make it go to my normal inbox so I get a notification,
Right.
I will be eternally happy because I have tried so many ways and tried so hard to make it so Scout Comics, the email that they send those out, the newsletter, goes so I can actually get a notification because I've almost missed it. Cole saved me the last 2 times because he knows that I like I'm trying to collect
Well,
these.
and they're metal Mondays, but they don't tell you what Monday.
That's the problem. They're not consistent. I'd put it in my
Or when.
calendar and I would just live on my email while it's happening or just refresh Scout every like 30 seconds. I'd be neurotic. That'd be a terrible day for me, but I'd get it. But yeah, anyways, yeah, so I got that. And then Kerra Prime's cool. Sounds cool. So you said
Kerra
$20
Prime.
to get the
Like I
whole
said,
trade.
It's not my Kickstarter.
Good deal.
And that's it. There's no single issues. There's a couple other collectors boxes, but I'm in it. A lot of other good creators are. A lot of good friends of the show. Stoney's in it. David Galliano's in it. So it's a good book. I think it's kind of fun. Metal Shark Row guys are in it.
Nice.
Nice.
Did Stone is it Stoney doing colors or did he write a
He
story?
actually wrote a story. Yeah.
Oh.
And you don't need to know anything about it beforehand, correct?
What do you mean? No,
You don't
no,
need to
you don't
know
need to know
anything before
anything.
it?
Everything's graded there.
Good. Cool.
Well, yeah, it's pretty cool. Highly recommend it if you want to check something out. If you want something cool, we are funded, so you're guaranteed to get the book. But it's
Nice.
only got 14 days left. So just so you guys know.
Oh.
That's Galarian, not White Ash, first of all. Bearded. And
he likes blonde women with swords. Everyone likes blonde women with swords.
I don't know if you've seen that cover, which I know you have seen that cover. I have mixed feelings about that. I got it because I knew I'd want the future ones. Normally, I would not buy a book that has a cover like that. That is, Voodoo Nations is about as risque as I would get. Like, that's the kind of sexy where I'm like, cool. Just like a, it's got a vibe and
Black
a sexiness to it. The Galarian cover is like super extra. What?
You want a black cat sexy? A black cat?
Yes.
Or Catwoman?
Yes, exactly. Like, Galarian's a bit much. But it's still very good, and so I got it. What Kickstarter? It's in the description, Father.
Yeah, it's called Tales of Kerra. It's a good little Kickstarter. Like I said, it's all funded. It's just one trade. But, a lot of friends of the show are on it. I think it's a good book. I'm happy to promote it. I'm really happy to be part of it. It is my first superhero book, first superhero story. It has been edited by my wife, so there should not be any typos.
Amazing.
So
hopefully.
I said she approved the final lettering, so I think we're good. But
Okay.
just in case.
I love it.
But yeah, it's gonna be really cool. I mean, that guy's Brian Silverback. I mean, he does covers for everybody. He's making it. He works really hard for doing what he does, and I'm excited to be part of this. So, but now we are all caught up on comic-related new stuff for Travis that I've announced.
Nice.
And I have to pee.
Oh, well, let's do this.
So,
hey, Nick.
Hey, Travis.
So, for those who are here, we're going to need some operation. Is that the word?
I have no idea. You're asking the wrong guy.
I know
that sounds like a word. So
yeah, Chaos is supposed to be here. Chaos is not here to defend you. Your lawyer has not showed up.
Arbitration.
That
sounds more adult. We're gonna go with Todd's Arbor Day. I think is what he said.
Yeah, Arbor Day. You need to have arbitration. Arbitration.
We're gonna be planting trees.
Whoever plants the most trees wins.
Right.
All right.
So, I hunt down a book for Nick. Not for Nick. I hunt it down for myself, and I get an extra copy. And I go, Nick, would you like this? I'll get all four together. And then you agree to take that, and then I see that you are just getting them from everywhere. Like that my books that I'm holding is not good enough. What is that about?
No, that's not true at all. I pulled it from my shop. They did not get first prints. So I still very much am interested in yours.
Well,
but I couldn't drop it. They got ours like a month late. Like later than even the second print came out.
Right.
But yeah, no, I'm still
interested. But you know how rare these books are to get, right? They're hard to get.
Yeah.
It's a bad idea.
I looked at our chat and I had asked about if you could get them shipped directly to me so I didn't have to pay double shipping, and then I never heard back on that.
Well, because I'm holding the whole set for you, so you never pay double shipping.
Oh, here we go.
Did Travis give that to me? We're working on that right now.
We're figuring it out. Yeah. I had every intention of getting the first print from you and then selling my second print for my cost, since you were being
right. But again, I have a first print and a second print. I hadn't decided yet, to be honest, which one I was going to send you.
Well, I don't need a second print. So if it's a second print, then you can send it to Chaos.
Right.
Which is fine. That's totally fine. If it Chaos, is, I thought you were getting two first prints.
Well, I tried, but they send you what you send you.
Right. Well, that's what I ended up with. They weren't sure if we were getting. He's like, I don't know if we're getting first or second prints or if we're, and then when they were even supposed to get the second print, they didn't even get it. And he's like, I have no idea. Because our shop received ENIAC number 2 before they received any number 1s. And Bad Idea was like, they pulled a Vern and was like, we never got those. They never showed up. So that's fine. If Chaos wants a second print, he wants the third print.
He wants a third print. Because
technically it's not a second print; it's just not first print.
Right.
I think I have mine somewhere. I like their barcodes on the back.
Did you check out my son? Well, I see. I've got the thing. I've got a first print. I got a second print. I'm going to hold it together, and I've got tankers. I've got the whole set coming double for every book that Bad Idea has. Because my local, I don't have it here in Florida. They're in Florida, but not near me. So right. I have to go. They're just not at my stores here. So right. I have it, but Nick, you and I are not supposed to be in controversy. Todd, he's crappy. You know how he is. He's in right now. He doesn't give a fuck,
Right. I think maybe I'm just hanging around him too much and it's rubbing off. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. He's leading me down a dark path that
and I'm sorry to say this about you, but you know what you're raised. You know what you're raised. And Cole just wants a friend, I mean, look at this beautiful. He wrote me a beautiful thank you card.
That's supposed to be from all of us too. By the way, I mean we all chipped in, and then he just leaves us off the card.
What does that say? Your favorite burrito, Cole.
Yeah. See, it's supposed to Todd, Nick, and Cole, and he left it off.
Right.
But
These are not cheap. I mean, these are like free, or
they cost at least free.
At least free. And mail is not free. Like you got to pay postage. Like so, it's not. You guys spare no expense.
I don't know what's happening all of a sudden.
I think we're getting people flirting, I guess. I don't know.
Hey, I sent you a gold foil.
Nick is the only one who owes me money and has not shipped me anything. You are correct.
Yes. That actually costs money and is a lot of hard work.
Right. So we have found that Nick is the weakest link.
Well, I mean, we kind of knew that.
Is this news?
No. Travis just figured it out, but everyone else is like, yeah.
It's been over a year now.
So you don't need the second print. I'm going to hold on.
I don't need the second print.
So what are we going to do with this set? Like, does Chaos need the set? Does somebody else need a Bad Idea set?
Someone in this burrito verse will definitely need a set.
Oh, for sure. It's a great book. I might like Tankers. I might like Tankers more. I really liked Tankers, but ENIAC 2 is they're both really good. And the Bad Idea,
my Tankers not being cut is either really cool or really annoying. I can't decide which.
Being cut?
One second.
Oh, I was just gonna say the quality of the books. I feel like I'm getting like a Kickstarter. It's got like the spot UV and the thick pages, the card stock and everything. Like they're nice quality books. I like it.
Everyone would like to get a set.
I understand people are frustrated that they can't get
We're not doing a contest.
Yeah,
Tankers.
I like it.
Here's my Tankers. Very high quality. You are correct. But
that's right.
We'll flip to the first page.
That's amazing.
You'll notice it goes from first page to third page or fourth page because
it's stuck.
Oh God, that's
no. You can. Yeah, we got it. Don't pull it.
And you haven't decided whether or not you want to cut it or keep it.
Cole sent me blurry cell phone pictures of those pages, and then my The next page is also not cut. The rest are fine.
I think it's cool.
So I read it and it's different. I don't know. I might just keep it that way, and now I have a unique thing.
Yeah.
Well, I assume
end up-
your
It was
store
hard
is
trying
making
to
you
read
buy
it
all
like
four,
that.
right? Your store is making you guys buy all four, I assume, right? That's what most stores are doing.
Yeah,
They're gonna buy.
I mean,
I was
that's
never.
one more
I
than
never
my-
like agreed to that. I guess. I mean, I'm planning on it, but there was like I didn't sign anything or like there was never that discussion of and you're gonna get the whole set no matter what, right? Like that, we never had that discussion. But and honestly, if I feel like if I wanted to drop one, they'd probably let me, but. Because they can always throw them on eBay or something once you got to wait like a month before you can sell them.
Yeah, something like
I
that.
mean, you don't have to, but the store does. Yeah.
Yeah, the store
Right.
has to
Yeah, that's
sell
what I
it.
You do what you want.
Yeah.
Basically, what they're saying is, hey, stores, you get $2. Everybody else gets as much as they fucking want.
Right. Yeah.
I don't know why we're talking about Jake Paul.
Seems like a bad idea.
Yeah, we can figure out.
Jake Paul's fucking scum. So
You know,
I'm excited for him to get knocked out.
Whatever. I'll give it to you guys at cost. So we can figure that out.
My dad sounds like he'd buy them. So
Right. Well, Chaos has claimed him first, I think. So Chaos would
Chaos
get
is
first.
getting it. There's no way Chaos isn't getting it. I
I
think
don't know
he's
what he's
just
doing.
being
I
Chaos.
don't know his life. By the way, I did end up getting you Cole, a number 2 of the thing. It just got shipped.
Nottingham?
I know you don't need it, but I got it. Yeah, I got it.
Well, if you get a second one, you can make some money on eBay.
That'll not be a difficult book to get rid of.
Because I was telling my wife today, I was like,
well, I don't.
this is $50, and there was no way I could spend $50 on something I pulled. That's too hard to do. So I'm really glad that Frank came through for me. But shit, you got a second one. That's easy $50 right there. Easy.
Yeah, I see. Here's the problem. To get it, I had to call in a favor, and I was calling a favor for you. So I don't want to just flip it because it feels really shitty.
fair.
Right.
Like,
Well, I mean, you can make someone super happy.
Someone's going to fucking be
But
stoked.
you just want to make sure you find somebody that's not going to just sell it on eBay.
Yeah, right.
You don't want to make somebody happy because they just made $50.
Well, and you remember my store, the message, what they said to me. You have to pay full price for it. For me to get my number 2.
Oh, really?
So that's it. That's all that's going on with the Travis. And do you guys have any questions? Any heated questions that you guys have thought of asking indie comic creator superstar Travis Gibb?
No. Sorry, that came right.
I thought of questions for Travis Gibb, but
I know.
What comic out of all that batch are you most excited about?
Out of everything coming out?
For you, yeah.
Oh, of all the stuff? Broke down 4. I mean, it's the end of something, right?
Yeah.
It's the end of everything. It's not that Voodoo Nations 2 is really good. I'm really excited where that's going. Cthulhu Invades, that's really good. But Broke Down 4 is the end of a series, which is really, really cool, getting there and doing that. I mean, it's been a long time coming. It actually pains me, like, I'm right now deciding between a new book or more Broke Down. So I've got to figure out what I'm going to do, because I wrote a book. We talked about Yellow on one of the interviews, right? Well, Yellow is not.
Or I watched an interview on one of the other channels you talking about it. I've heard you talk about it.
The book that I was writing is Nocturna, and he's a better writer than me. So why would I?
Like, there it is. Okay.
Right? Like, seriously. Like, I mean, what the fuck am I going to do? So I can't do that. So I've got Broke Down. I could do more Broke Down. People seem to love it. But I've got I've got a book that's really targeted towards you, Todd, that I really think would be really good.
It's called
You're
Todd.
writing Green Lantern?
All right, I will reveal my concept. I don't give a fuck. I'm a writer. I mean, maybe this is what happens. Maybe some other famous writer will write this one too, and then I could find that Comic Burrito is the weakness, and just stealing my ideas. What?
Who would do that? That sounds terrible.
I will answer both Chaos's and Bearded questions in just a minute. So here's my concept, Todd, and tell me if it's not geared towards you. The concept, the book is called Too Much PC. And we'll talk about it here first. So what it's about is about this gentleman who goes into a special science program to discover past lives. Well, what we find is this guy has such an addiction to role-playing games that he believes those characters are real. And when he goes through it, he starts experiencing those characters come to life. So he has a character from Vampire, he has a character from Dungeons and Dragons, he has a character from Cyberpunk that all appear where they were played. So some will appear in comic shops, some will appear in people's basements. And they all have the mentality of when he played them. So some of them are going to be arrogant and stupid and sleep with anything that moves.
Oh, no. If you can hear us, you've broken up completely.
You've broke down.
You're frozen.
There we go.
Emotions are where he is. Sometimes he'll be arrogant.
So whatever emotional he's at. So when you were younger, you played D&D like, I'm going to bang every chick I see. I'm going to murder everything I see. So some of these characters are going to have those mentalities. Some of them are going to be nasty motherfuckers who are going to murder everyone. Some are going to be, all sorts of stuff. So I'm going to write that story, Too Much PC, and I think it'll be a lot of fun, and we'll be able to do a lot of stuff. And tell me that is not, you are not the target audience for that.
That's pretty great. I'm pretty into it. I like that a lot. A Vampire the Masquerade character, and then a D&D character, and then God,
I'm going to do a Cyberpunk. I'm going to do a Worlds of Warcraft character because I think that would be fun. I have
good idea.
I want to do an orc hunter with two, like a cocker spaniel and a Shih Tzu, because he doesn't have like wolves.
Yeah.
So he trains the two animals that are around.
So, just as a little teaser, if you want like a page comedy or something, you should have him have to go to an elementary school or something, and Duck from Duck Duck Goose is in there because he had to play Duck. Goes way back.
Well, I want ones that also,
that was the first time it happened.
That's the first role playing he ever did was Duck as Duck Duck Goose.
So I'm talking
That's
about
awesome.
the two, like continuing Broke Down or doing that as my replacement for Yellow. I've written this first script of that, so we'll see. But I'm really excited to do a scene where he's like, I layeth with the woman of this house. It's his mom. Things of that nature will be really funny to me.
Amazing.
I think it's gold.
I do too, and it's even better. So when you do the Kickstarter for it, we can do a role-playing game that you have to come up with that would work for all the different systems you're putting in there, and everybody could be a different character from. Yeah.
All right. So what are these questions? People have been saying shenanigans in the chat.
So explain why Cthulhu isn't on Comixology.
Or
one of the fucking pages. So let me explain what Cthulhu, the way Comixology works. They will grab the whole book and they will be like, page 17 and 18 do not fit our specifications. Cool. What's wrong with them? They won't tell you. So you just get a trial and error, and we're still in that phase. There's 2 pages that they don't like. It started out with 20 pages that they didn't like, and we just got to figure it. It has artificing. Okay, where, how, what's the problem? What is it like?
Have you considered not having 17 and 18 in it?
Right.
Yeah, do we need those?
The Comixology edition is missing 2 pages.
Right.
Get the
That's you to buy the hard copy if you gotta. It's like when you send us review copies.
Yeah.
But that's why it's not on Comixology yet. We are working on it. But all Broke Down is and Voodoo Nations.
Nice. How much do you love Darkhawk and why?
Darkhawk is probably my third or fourth favorite character in the Marvel universe. I love me some fucking Darkhawk. I could not buy enough of that book. He is the shit. I actually am one of the few people who are angry of the reboot of Darkhawk because it got rid of Evil Hawk and said he was just crazy. Like, that doesn't vibe with me for years of watching that. And then everyone's okay with it too. Not only are you crazy, like we're just gonna like, if he's really that crazy, like he's fucking nuts. So no, Darkhawk is literally.
I think I just read that.
Darkhawk?
Yeah. I just read. Is that part of like the Max series or? I don't have it on me.
Well, there's 1 through 50, which is the original Darkhawk series, and then there's some stuff. Darkhawk appears in the War Machine Max series.
No,
the black and white one. Did you know that? There's a really cool, if you guys are looking for something like kind of out there is a Max black and white War Machine, like kind of anime style comic book, and it is dope as shit.
Nice.
So that's probably on Marvel Unlimited. So I would check.
I'm gonna check that out because I've been looking for something to read on Marvel. But I don't think Marvel does the Max series.
As long as there are no
what was I thinking about the other day?
Why is there no booksellers from D&D? Fucking Cole, that was so good.
All right.
He called that back the other day too, on the Discord. This might be
it. What is Bearded talking about? Murdering people? Like, what's going on there? Like,
because of D&D, that's you could describe that character as murderous and sex crazed.
Right.
That's where that came from.
What? That's where Bearded's talking about me murdering people?
Yeah, I think so. I don't know, everything's one crazy.
Travis, have you ever thought about reviewing comics and filming yourself while talking about it from your car? Oh, he's talking shit to Chaos. Never mind.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah.
Continue.
Yeah. And it's something that Nick invented, so it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it's something I invented anyways, so.
Yeah.
Here's a fun fact about Broke Down and 4 Dead Bodies. Would you like to hear it? Every fucking issue of Broke Down, my car has broken down. Literally, the first 2 issues.
Literal
car. So that's a fun fact.
That is a fun fact. Yeah.
I don't know if it's fun.
That's not great.
It's a fact.
Right.
Which is why then he has to get it out on Kickstarter because he needs to fix his car.
So, beer check. What is everyone drinking? I'm drinking the Nitro Cold Brew coffee.
I have the Tree Bucket.
I have a 60-minute IPA from Dogfish Head.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think we would get along drink-wise, Todd. Like, you drink a lot of IPAs, and that is not my thing.
This is a double IPA.
What's funny, though, is I very much would prefer a stout. They just sit very heavy on me, and I don't drink as many because of it, because it's just not as... But if I had to choose, like, a style that I enjoyed the most, it would be stout. And my favorite beer... My extra favorite beer is 120-minute IPA from Dogfish Head. That's like $15 a bottle, so it's a little too ridiculous. My reasonable favorite beer is Dragon's Milk from New Holland.
Have you tried the white Dragon's Milk?
It's garbage.
Yes. Oh, he's wrong.
You don't like it? I like it better.
So good.
I
have this, Todd, that maybe I'll have to save for when you're around.
Oh,
yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I've been holding on to that one for a while.
That's before I could drink legally.
Is it?
Yeah.
My brother got it for me a few years ago, and I've just been sitting on it waiting for something.
2010 was the first year I could drink legally.
Might be a good one to crack the first time we hang out again or something. That'd be a good.
Yeah, I'll crack an expensive bourbon.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah, we can all crack something expensive because that's a year before I could drink legally, so I definitely didn't have that. That's awesome.
I
wasn't drinking before, and not anything expensive, of course.
It looks. I can't get the Yingling Hershey's chocolate porter. Like that's gone for. Like that's still available for people.
Yeah, you were talking about that's like one of your favorites, right?
Oh,
it's a really good one. Yeah.
Yingling. I like Yingling. We just can't get it here.
Sushi and Sapporo this evening. Dang, that sounds nice. Right. I'm into that. Molson Canadian.
Mm-hmm. Dragon's blood.
It's actually true because before then I couldn't afford paying somebody else extra for buying me expensive beer. So pre-legal drinking, there's nothing good in there.
I mean, here's how I learned to enjoy good beers. When someone goes, "This is the alcohol content," and it seemed to cost more, that makes sense. Let's buy that.
Yep.
I can buy all your shitty one beers and get Bud Light all day, or just buy one really good one. Like,
right? No, exactly. That's how I feel too because I stopped playing Flip Cup.
Right. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna play Guinness beer pong, like, right?
Oh God.
I probably would.
One round. And you're done.
I don't know. Guinness is pretty light when it comes to stouts. Like it doesn't sit as heavy to me. Nah, yeah.
Guinness?
Wasn't that like Irish car bomb?
First of all, offensive.
Isn't that Guinness?
You can't go to Ireland and ask for one of those.
A Irish car bomb.
I knew this guy who was stationed in Germany, and he said he was at a bar and he asked the bartender for an Irish car bomb, and the bartender was like, "Come here a second," and he's like, "This is weird." And he like went to the end of the bar and he was like, "What kind of car is it?" And he was like, "No, oh no."
Oh, shit. Fuck. Yeah, you can't do that. Like that is only America, and it's pretty offensive.
Yeah. They're good though. They taste like chocolate milk.
And perfectly. And speaking of offensive, it's too easy.
I mean, really?
I brought your boyfriend on.
Do we need to separate those two, or
yeah, I don't know how. Here we go.
There we go.
Don't put me with Nick.
That's also where Cole goes. So Cole replacement.
It's like I got grounded.
Yeah.
I'm getting a hunch now.
I'm grounded.
What's up, Bearded?
It's like Todd made Nick and I wear the get along shirt that parents used to wear. Like, you guys are gonna wear this shirt and get along.
Thanks. Stop fighting.
No fighting.
Dude, that's the best punishment. I get so much joy out of making my children hug each other when they're mad at each other. It's so they're just like they're just so mad, but it's the best.
Awesome. How's it going, Bearded?
It's going good. I can't complain. So
you're more pixelated than normal.
Dang
it! You know what? I've got to get my internet fixed because this is happening more and more often. I've never had this issue.
Yeah.
Oh, I just figured it was me.
Crystal clear.
Crystal clear.
Uh-oh.
Oh, gosh. This is what happens with my internet. Like, I'm like, I call them like, oh, it's perfect. It fixes it. And then it's this.
When was the last time you got your modem changed?
A year ago.
Oh. Well, that's usually
mine's like 5 years old.
Yeah, I've rebooted it a couple times to literally have this happen.
It's also AT&T, so that's
I'm looking at my screen and I can see how pixelated I am, and this ticks me off. So
you've gotten slightly better. So since we started,
have we ever gotten a perfect burrito from Travis?
Yeah.
All right.
Have you answered that, Travis?
I'm going to hop off and reset. I'm going to reset stuff. See if that helps.
Okay. I mean, you're good right now.
Yeah, you look good right now.
All right. Well, we'll see what happens. If it starts to get bad, let me know. And
as he freezes.
As he freezes.
Yeah, you just totally froze.
All right, I'm out.
Okay.
Let me know when it's bad, and it's bad.
Immediately.
Yeah, I don't know if we ever got one.
We
Got a
definitely
burrito,
did.
perfect burrito.
When Stoney and Travis were originally on, we definitely got perfect burritos because we are professionals. That's not true. We could have missed it. I'm almost positive we have. Why don't we get one, and then when Bearded comes on, we can talk about what we're liking right now for comics.
Yeah. So for me, burritos are not my favorite, though I do get a good 5-layer burrito from Taco Bell every time I get it. But I like a steak burrito.
You gotta.
The steak onion, like the old classic
Cilantro?
style. Cilantro, some nacho cheese sauce.
The classics.
Classic.
I like to pull over at the gas station and get the nacho cheese on top.
Yep,
that the restaurant doesn't
Taco
have.
Bell, and then I get the gas station nacho cheese for it.
Yeah.
But it's weird because
I love nacho cheese.
Me too. It's great.
Fantastic. A queso. You have queso inside, and then the nacho cheese outside.
Okay.
Nice. I'm into it.
Wow.
Do you put beans, rice, anything like that in there?
I like a little of refried beans, but I don't really like regular beans. I don't really like the rice in there. I like it more like a taco in a nice contained shape.
Wrapped up. Sure.
It's a more convenient taco. Yeah.
A more pocket ready, burrito taco, if you will.
Yeah.
Burritos can be layered. They can be mixed. We just need burritos. we can't let this division divide us.
Every time I see Comics and Crosses, I think of Triple H's themes, the early theme songs.
Yes, the early ones. Yeah. Awesome.
The what is that song?
It's time to play the game.
He used to come down. Well, no, I'm thinking of when he comes out to the same to come crosses.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He doesn't do that very often. Yeah. Oh shit.
I do what they told you with the crosses.
I don't do what they tell me. Yeah. Speaking of not doing what they told you. Swap.
All right, here's the thing. We can have Chaos on, but he's watching UFC, so you're really wasting everyone's goddamn time.
Then he just doesn't talk and he zones out. It's fine. He's just a pretty face.
Yeah, it's the best. It's the best for everyone. I'll come in and talk a little bit, and then I won't take over because they'll be watching fights.
Yeah. And then he'll slightly maybe get us a copyright if we didn't go for 4 hours.
Yeah.
We would get a strike. But no one rewatches it because it's too fucking long. So it doesn't matter.
Also,
So
there's
before
lots of
you
commercials.
now, what's your favorite thing that's going right now, Chaos?
It's probably still Decorum or Die. Those are probably my two favorites.
Nice.
So anything Hickman's doing on his own is great. So I think I'm going to stick to those. I don't know what I've read that's blown me away this year. There probably has been something, but I'd have to think about it.
Stray Dogs.
So no, I was okay. I like Beast of Burden better than Stray Dogs.
I like Stray Dogs, but people are freaking out over that book, and I don't get it. I
didn't realize that. I was trying to make a joke.
There are people that are like Stray Dogs.
Beast of Burden is the better version of it. Beast of Burden
is it? They still had some number ones at the shop last Wednesday, and I almost grabbed it. But I'm like,
there's a reason why the earlier ones, the last series got an Eisner for a reason. This is great.
I know. It's going to be 5, so it's
Beast of Burden
manageable.
Beast of Burden's like in its 10th volume.
No, I know,
Or
but
something
it's
like
always
that.
quality.
It's been a while.
It's
so,
like fifth, but it's yes.
yeah.
But no, it's definitely an older property. But this is it's a new version of it, so and it's good
Yeah.
stuff. I like it a lot. Orphan? Did you read
okay.
Orphan? Okay,
Where he's
what are you digging on real hard besides Thor?
actually, I did not like the ending. I was not a big fan of the ending of the Thor, the Donnie Blake stuff. Like, I was not a big fan.
Neither did Who You Replaced.
Really, because he lied to me and
really?
said he liked it. He was like, "I liked it."
No.
I was like, "Really?"
Well, he said he liked it, but he had an issue with it, and that's why he was like, it was lower on a list than Thor usually is. Oh, wait, no, we brought him back in. 1 second. There we go. Hey, you look better.
You look better.
We'll try. It's
You look the same to me.
So what am I really?
It is what it is.
I'm really. I like Nocturna, even though like it was my concept. Maybe that's why I like it so much.
It's my concept by Scott Snyder. It's pretty good. Oh, you froze again in a very strange position. Just so you know.
He's just really thinking about what he's going to say next. I'll jump off of him while we're waiting. Noctera is probably my favorite book right now, but I'm very excited for Philadelphia to start up again in like 3 weeks or something. I think it's coming pretty soon. Because that'd be way up there too.
Yeah. Oh man, I'm so excited.
Let me tell you how.
But I'm
great
mostly
that
excited for
freeze
Broke
was
Down
for
and Four Dead Bodies #4.
Damn it! I missed.
Oh, hey, Travis is back. Hey.
Dude, my internet breakage right there was the best. So everyone disappeared except for Bearded, who was just having. So I just saw Bearded. It never froze for Beard. So he was just having a beer drink, but
He's just chugging it. He's just
Travis is laughing so hard I can't understand a word he said.
Oh, Chaos is still here?
Yeah, apparently he's still here, but he's not.
So I like Nocturna. I like Nocturna a lot. I really, really, really dig Donny Cates' story. I do like Donny Cates' story. I'm really liking Alan Ewing's Guardians. I didn't get it until this last issue came out. I was like, oh shit. I see where you're going. I like that a lot.
This last one helped because I haven't read it yet, and I haven't been loving Guardians as much as I was before.
Yeah, this is bringing it back to being a team book instead of whatever crazy soap opera thing he was doing. This is like,
okay.
All right,
Cool.
Chip Zdarsky's Daredevil is fucking amazing.
Yeah.
One of the best things on the shelf each and every week. Trying to think of my indie things. I'm so stressed out. I can't think of any of my indie books right now.
Has anyone read Eros/Psyche?
I read the first.
Yeah, I'm reading it. It's old though. It's from 2012.
I'm confused.
Which is why Chaos just got it a couple weeks ago, because that's when his books come shipped from his store.
G-Mart finally. Oh, I got it. I finally got it.
Chaos is like, have you guys read that Batman Nightfall arc that was just out? Like, this is really good. Like,
Dude, Batman's back is broken. Batman broke his back.
I can't believe they ripped off Christopher Nolan here, but man, like,
yeah, that's
good.
It's basically just the movie.
Yeah, they call me the movie. I hate it when books copy movies.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I do like Arrow Psyche though. It's not as good as her other stuff, but there's a behind the wheel in my car review coming up with Arrow Psyche and Carmen, two Spaniard.
Okay. That's an interesting combo. That's cool. I just don't really understand yet what I'm reading, but I do enjoy it. I keep fucking pulling and reading it. I like it a lot. And I get no.
I kind of like the hippie book better. I can't think of the name of it right now.
Luna.
I love the hippie book. It's way better.
Luna's amazing.
This is like,
I love Luna.
Arrow Psyche is like her early work. It's just being translated finally. Like Luna is much more developed in the artist better and stuff. So
Eros and Psyche feels like a art house film that I would enjoy if it was moving and like had pretty music and stuff. But I read it so quickly because I'm like, what am I supposed to be slowing down and absorbing here? Because it just seems like it's like a weird friendship and there's a school involved. It's just like the fuck.
Yeah, they're gonna get it on, and the school's killing people. Just basic school stuff.
Yeah, normal school.
So Strange Academy, like I'm reading that. Like
Yes, it's Strange.
That's a little weird.
Academy ripoff.
Yeah, I hope no one in
Travis
Strange
took it in a
Academy gets
really
it on. They're
awkward
all
place.
underage.
Yeah, that's not a bad.
Yeah, that was a poser joke. Is Poser there? Is he under your desk?
He usually is. So Donny Cates Thor, Zdarsky's Daredevil. Those are. It seems like you're a Marvel guy.
I'm a Marvel. I really am not. I love Batman, but all the other DC books are really not doing it. Though Suicide Squad is surprising me. I like this new run of Suicide Squad a lot.
The one that just ended, or the one that just started?
The new one.
The one that just started with Peacemaker, Peacemaker and Superboy. Like I love it. I love Superboy.
Taylor's Suicide Squad was very good.
I haven't read The Detective. Everyone keeps telling me it's super good. The Batman Detective that came out this week, like, tells me like I need to stop everything and read it.
It was not super.
What?
It was not super good.
Who are you
super
being told
regular.
by that?
The internets, the interwebs.
They are
They're
wrong.
pranking you.
Yeah, they're wrong. That was like mediocre at best for Batman. Like there was parts that I
was okay.
liked, but I might actually not pull it, and that's crazy for me.
I will say the story that they are setting up, I'm very intrigued by, but the overarching issue wasn't like top notch.
It's a fucking Batman story. It's like just a Batman story. It could have been in like an old Batman series.
Yeah, but I like the little twist that they're putting at the end, and I'm excited for that arc because of that.
Okay, the art
has been good
enough for the story.
Oh, Todd, you can be pretentious about it, but it's a cool idea.
No, it's fine. You enjoy it, and I'm sure lots of.
Well,
people
what do you think is original about that idea, though? Like, to me, it's just what I've seen Batman do a whole bunch of times.
It's a Batman story, and I'm
but
already.
he's wearing
And it doesn't even so far. It doesn't even have to be London, huh?
It doesn't.
He's wearing a trench coat now. He's not wearing his fucking cape. He's wearing a trench coat.
Yeah.
So it's fucking different.
He went to London
It's
and he
totally
happened,
different.
He went to London. He happened to have gloves that will help him defeat a ghost. I
pretty-
just always carry these
pretty
giant
smart.
gloves.
Pretty smart guy.
Y'all, I didn't
carry
say it
around
was a great
Hellboy's
book.
gloves.
I
Well,
said
they didn't
I
say how
liked-
much prep time he had.
I like
so.
the ending of what they're setting up the story to be. Stop pulling in where he punched a ghost and trying to make me look dumb because of that.
Here it
Okay? I
is.
said I
Why
like
do
the
you
ending
think
that
you
it's
love
setting
it?
up.
Why are you
I'm
saying
really
love
excited
every
to read
aspect
it.
of it?
I'm really excited to read it in 6 months when it hits DC Universe Infinite.
That's fair. You might like it for that.
I love Tom Taylor, so I'm gonna.
This is
gonna
like the
read it for
least
sure.
Tom Taylor book that I've read in a long time for being a Tom Taylor book.
It doesn't matter. I like
It's
it.
really unfortunate
At
because
least Alfred is still dead. That guy was a dick.
I like Man Bat.
Fucking
I like Man Bat a lot.
Oh, I haven't caught up yet. That's the one book
Dude,
I
so-
haven't read yet. That's the one is Man Bat 3. That's the one book from the past month I haven't read yet.
Yeah, it's good. I still like it a lot.
I really hated this Green Lantern. I really wanted to love it, but I felt like the guy was like, I need to write a novel. Because this is my first time writing Green Lantern, so I need to tell everyone how special it is. Like, that's what I felt this issue was. Tell me I'm wrong,
I hope
Todd.
Hickman writes Green Lantern. I hope Hickman
Todd?
goes to Green Lantern after X-Men.
Hickman on Green fucking Lantern.
I'll
Jesus.
jump back on for that for sure.
Oh my god.
That'd be
I'll
nuts,
jump
right?
back on Green Lantern. I'm
That's a
off now.
Green.
Hey, hear me out. Hear me out.
Hickman hurts
Green
my head, so
data
I'll hop off
pages.
that, so it'll be fine.
Green what? He muted himself.
Cool. Did you read Morrison's Green Lantern, Travis?
No, I only. So here's a secret
Are
for
you
me for
reading this Green Lantern? You missed one of the best runs of all time.
Here's why. Let me tell you why. I only like Green Lantern as a team. So when he's not as a team, I tend to not like it as much.
You need to read Morrison's. Morrison's is different than everything.
I read the first 3 issues. And I was like, oh, how? Like
you have to read at least the first 20 issues.
You need to give it 3 seasons. 3 seasons.
Then it kicks in.
The guy that's like, guys, listen, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is a good show. Just make it to the season 4 and you'll really enjoy it.
I'm definitely not that guy because I watched. I don't think I made it through the first season of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
I made it through.
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is the first 6 issues, first 6 episodes. Then you start realizing that it's good. The first 6 episodes were weak. The end of the first season was really good.
I stopped somewhere in the middle of 2, not for any good reason. I think whatever streaming service I was using, I stopped using, and now I've never gotten back.
Yeah.
That happened to us too. We just liked it. We just liked it enough. We went and found it.
So I watched it. Once you give me Ghost Rider, like I'll keep watching. Like I was done.
Dude, the Ghost Rider season was awesome.
Ghost Rider's in the season.
Yeah, I can't believe they made that work.
Yeah, I think it's season 3.
Yeah, he's in
3 or 4.
Season 4.
All right.
All right, we'll see you guys.
Just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in.
How
did it's surprisingly good.
Like,
let me just sweeten that even more. The main antagonist is the Darkhold Book of Sin.
I don't know comics.
You don't know comics.
And it's Robbie Ray as Ghost Rider too, by the way. It's Robbie Ray as Ghost Rider, so it's the Ghost Rider car. Yeah, so
and the car is voiced by Nicolas Cage.
Shut your fucking face! I don't believe that. You've crossed a line. Okay. I'm gullible. What season does?
But it is Robbie Reyes.
That's cool.
It is Robbie Reyes.
I might. Well, and actually, the regular Ghost Rider shows up too. Like actually making the movies could be in continuity, like just kind of the way they did it.
Dude, I love those movies purely for nostalgia and purely because it's entertaining. They're terrible.
There's something. Pissing fire. I mean, you definitely make it
stupid. I love it. It's so dumb. My favorite thing going right now is not Green Lantern.
Todd, what's your favorite thing going right now?
Oh, thanks for asking, buddy. I'd have to say the Electric Black / the Electric Black Presents. That is like right up my alley for all the things that I love. That or God, there's a lot of good shit going on right now. Philadelphia, when it comes back, will be super high up on that list.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I just got volume 2, so I'll be caught up on that in the next few days.
Home was fucking so good. I'm so into it. But that's only one issue, so it's hard to say.
Oh, Bearded didn't like
about that. Oh, interesting.
No, I mean, did you guys watch Chaos's review?
We did watch Chaos's. Oh, I watched Chaos's review.
Wait, Chaos has a channel?
Yeah, my beef.
It's an OnlyFans.
My beef with Home is I didn't like the twist at the end because I feel like it's going to take away from the story that they poured the whole part of the story, and
the mom's going to keep having that story.
Yasmin.
The mom will keep having that story, and then the boy can have his story.
If they allow that story to still breathe and allow it to have its spot, and they don't just go full superhero type of route, like
no, I don't think they will because they've said everything I've read from them has said that they're going to keep it very grounded. So
I doubt.
I guess we'll see.
I mean, because he has electricity powers.
It feels like
he has to.
Right.
It feels like
and
because they feel like the story can't stand on itself without it being because people want to buy it. I mean, they literally put the last panel hook. They put the splash page reveal hook on the back of the book to tell you to buy it. What's
funny is I didn't know anything about it.
I didn't either, and that's why I was really annoyed when I read it.
I was almost disappointed. I was half disappointed, half psyched for it, and it is going to depend on if they keep the mother reality story going, because that's I think as a comic book writer, I'm feeling that side more so than the kid having like this epic adventure side will still like be interesting and can have its own like depth to it. But then seeing the parent deal with the separation is really interesting to me while all that's happening.
I don't know if Bearded. I like that too, Todd. I don't know if Greg read my responses review.
I did.
But like in my review, I was like, well, that came out of nowhere or something. Mostly, I complained that it was in the marketing, and then it was the hook. But at the same time, like you sort of have to let the comic be what the writer wanted it to be. Like I hear a lot of like talk or people reviewing and being like, "This is what I wanted from it." You know what I mean? Like,
yeah,
these people aren't like sending you emails. You know what I mean? Like it's not like a democracy, is what I'm trying to say. So even though I was disappointed by it too, just like you guys were, at the same time, like I got to let the comic be what it's gonna be. Like if that's what it was, like if that's what the guy always or what the writer always planned to do.
As a comic writer, that's not like, true. Yes, I had broke down in 2 bodies, and Bearded really pushed for those extra 2 bodies. He was just like, "It's not going to work. Your fans aren't going to get behind you." 2 is just.
I need to divide it at least twice.
So we all start giving shit to Stoney for ruining your vision.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I
was lobbying for 7 bodies.
I just go back to.
I get it.
I go back to Travis, what we talked about when you were on my channel of like allowing a book to just be like, there isn't a crime book without a supernatural twist to it. There's not there's not a story that's being told without. I feel like so often they have to put a superhero twist. They have to put a supernatural twist. They have to put these elements in that. I think there is a place for storytelling to be without that element. And so yeah, you can say like, oh well, you can be upset because they didn't do it how you wanted it to do it. I don't know how else are you supposed to like talk about what you want. Like, why did you like it or not like it? Like,
well, that's not sort of what I'm saying, because I agree with you. Like everything, like in comics, everything has to have that fantastic twist right now or forever, just because of where they've come from. Right. You know, I think it's more like like you can't be mad at Spider-Man for not having Nightwing in it, kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like, man, this would be great if Nightwing were in it. I don't like it for that reason. That's like sort of an extreme way of saying what I'm trying to say. Because I do want a good border sort of story, like Yasmin, like you said. Like, I do want that. But if this comic's not it, it doesn't necessarily make this superhero comic version of it bad, is what I'm saying.
Right. It doesn't make it bad, but it makes it maybe not what I want, maybe what I'm not interested in. So I think we're saying the same thing. I want it to be a more grounded story, and where it feels just like it's throwing in that element. I think that's why you had the reverse of like that Texas Blood. I know people were really hyped about issue 1 because they hinted at there was a supernatural element in that issue. And then when that really didn't come to play, I think people were upset with that. And I enjoyed it even more just because it was being able to. So
I wasn't just unique. I wasn't upset with it, but I had to like change my mindset about it. Like it was hard going through it at first, and I almost dropped the book, and then I had to reread through it, and it was like, all right, because those kind of stories.
And I read 1 and 2, and I have the trade. I haven't finished it yet, so.
But I mean, think about Walking Dead. You know, Kirkman's very famous telling the story that he pitched it. Oh, aliens will appear at issue 12, and they weren't. It was just a zombie story. You know, we are getting to the point of that is kind of a thing in comics where it's got to have this extra thing to make it special. But that's kind of the negative of comics today. They're looking. What's that extra punch? What's that extra thing? And sometimes you need something, right? You do need something to keep it interesting, but TV will tell you that it doesn't need all those things. So, you know, Friends is just 5 people sitting around. It's the most successful TV show of all time, whether you like it or not. You know. You got a baby. You can't watch fighting and babies. You'll punch a baby.
Oh, my kid's been watching fights every single week for his entire life.
I mean,
It's the only thing that'll put him to sleep.
I can't fault
Yeah.
Chaos for that. Like literally with our firstborn, my wife and I Googled like, when should we stop watching hardcore, like violent? We were
Porn.
watching the Punisher series. We were watching the Punisher TV series, and we're like, what age do they start to retain stuff? And
Watching
when should we
baseball.
like? When is this not appropriate?
I'm also watching baseball.
Who's your team?
I'm a Dodger fan.
That's right.
Go
That's right.
Dodgers.
I don't
Oh,
understand
I'm
what
trying
you're
not to
saying.
get him on the screen.
I'm from New England, so I don't understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
We just have one team. That's all
That
New England
cheats.
sports is one team.
Todd's right. Getting
Yeah.
it together was a Friends comic.
Basically, right? I didn't read that one.
I did.
I mean, Strangers in Paradise was kind of just, people.
It was, but it has a big action. It has a big action. Like randomly, it just becomes this like action book, and then it
Sure.
goes back to like lesbians and friends and love triangles.
Right.
So it'll go from like a slice of life book to like, breaking into houses and shooting guns and stuff. So,
Right.
but it's
then you
that's
know
Stranger
stuff
Paradise.
like- I'm all about leaning into that stuff. I mean, Department of Truth is probably my favorite book out right now because
Oh, that's a good one.
it's just fucking wild.
Yeah, I agree. I liked it. I just finished volume 1. I read issue 1 when it came out, and I just read volume 1 like 2 weeks ago, and I also love it. I haven't gotten the weird art style point yet that everyone was talking about. So
That must be the next issue then.
it is.
The weird art part
The
doesn't
trade is 1 through
bother
5.
me.
Oh, 1 through 5? Okay, yeah.
Yeah, 6 and 7 are the weird art. And I think it does a good job of separating being able to kind of go back into a flashback story and separate it from that. So I'm okay with it.
I'll
reminds
like it once it's done. I'll
reminds
like
me
it that way.
It reminds me of Chester Gold art. Like it is very like Dick Tracy vibe, like the first little bit, and then it goes even weirder. But
Who's the artist on the new ones? It's not Martin Simmons anymore.
The 7 was Tyler.
That's doing Fear Case.
That did
It's the guy that's doing Fear Case.
that did 4 kids
Yeah.
walk into a bank.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Someone said Fear
6
Case earlier, by the way. That book's been great.
Yes.
Fear Case is awesome. That Matt Kint guy.
He's okay.
Yeah.
Ooh.
so
One of my favorite things that have come out recently, again, I guess put out again because it was a Vertigo book. I loved this.
Oh, I didn't read it.
So is
I
there a
never read
rule
that.
that only one burrito can be on it? As soon as Todd comes back, Nick's like, I've got to go.
It's a
Yeah.
Fight Club thing.
Okay.
We're all the same person.
There's a switch.
I've never read that, and that's on my list of ones that I need to read.
They just put it back out.
I've
in
never read
Black
it either.
Label. It's amazing.
Did you guys read the Lock and Key?
I don't want mine to
Sandman,
say Black
or do you
Label.
guys not like Sandman? The Lock and Key Sandman.
We love Sandman over here. I never read Lock and Key though. I never read Lock and
love
Key, though,
Lock
so.
and Key.
I haven't
Yeah.
gotten to
Once you
Sandman.
start reading Lock and Key, you will not stop. You need to buy all the trades at once because you avoid
Yeah.
it for so long. Okay. Okay, I get it. You've read Sandman. Actually, I can't even say you've read him because Neil Gaiman's really hard to understand. Maybe you didn't understand him, Don. Did you read the Lock and Key, Sandman?
I love yes. No, I was super stoked on it. It's one of those things where I wasn't expecting it and I went in with low expectations because I love both of those properties a lot. But I think they did it well. I think they were still better separate. But I did really like it.
I mean, just going back to the well, like it made me scream. Like I actually had to put the book down and go, This is so. I love The Well so much, and I miss it so much, and I need a minute before I actually begin reading this book because we're back at The Well, and I need time.
It was very nice to be back in those worlds and doing that.
Back at the home.
Yeah. So I did enjoy that. It still wasn't as strong as both properties, but it was really fun fan service, and I enjoyed it a lot.
Well, it's only the first issue.
Exactly. So I'm in. But yeah, Neil Gaiman's my favorite author, comics and prose. Like I adore Gaiman. American Gods is one of my favorites. Good Omens is one of my favorite books.
Good Omens is my favorite book of all time.
It's he'll probably watch it on replay, but my cousin Justin, who's 10-ish years older than me, when I started reading, I read like Bram Stoker. Not Bram Stoker. I read Bram Stoker's Dracula. I read Dracula, and I was just like, I don't know, 4th, 5th grade, and I was just like, I don't really understand this. Do you have something? Because he went to school for teaching and for literary things and all that. He's very big into prose and all of that. And he just handed me Good Omens and just gave it to me. And he was like, trust me, you'll love it. And it was the first book that I fell in love with as like a enlightened reader, not as just like Dr. Seuss or like something for school or anything. It was my first real book. Oh my God. Yeah. I love Good Omens.
I'm just glad you finished the story, because originally I thought you said like you had a long pause between he's 10, like my cousin, he watches the show, like he'll watch it on replay. He's 10, and maybe it was my computer that glitched or whatever. But I was like, your 10-year-old watches your stream, like oh yeah, like oh
yeah. That's why I feel weird.
2 years older than me, I was like, okay, that's better.
Yeah, I bought my daughter a comic burrito hat. I got one made for her and like a shirt because it's cute and fun. But she's on like fucking Zooms wearing it with her kindergarten class. And I'm like, I don't know if this is the repping that I want being done, because this isn't really the demographic we're looking for.
So now I know that channel growth. It's not Cole's success on the shorts. It is your using your daughter's
correct
your merchandise on Zoom, and you've got all these soccer moms tuning in now. What is this comic burrito that my child keeps?
I made it all rainbow. It's on a purple hat and all rainbow. It definitely looks like it would be cutesy.
You've got Elmo holding up a sign that says comic burrito.
Comic burrito.
That tickles.
Oh boy, you gotta watch the comic burrito. It's super wholesome.
You guys are like the Justin Bieber song where like, no, you're more like the Ludacris part of the Justin Bieber song where all the moms like heard Ludacris on Baby and they're like, oh, that Ludacris, he's really good, right? And then they go and buy because he was on Justin Bieber, like they go buy the album and they're like, whoa, we cannot let our kids watch this.
Take your money, make it like somebody about to pay you.
Move.
Luda, who that is?
Random question. Do you know if they've the Impale battalions, if they've said when that's going to trade?
No.
It just finished in December, so it should be soon, wouldn't it?
Should be soon.
What book are you guys talking about?
The Lock and Key, the last Impale battalion it ended in December. It was 3 issues.
Yeah. Shit's weird now though, so who knows?
Hi, Jennifer.
Oh. Hi. Hey, Fran.
Fran.
Yeah, no, what's everyone's, because Sandman's that book for me, my like all-time favorite. I'm not big into slabbing because it's a comic that then is forever encased and not able to be read anymore. Then
it's not forever encased.
I know, you can get
you can always open it.
I know you can, but I like to read my Sandman comics once a year-ish. I like to get them out and be careful with them and all that, but actually read them. I'm not going to CGC. I'm not going to once a year send my Sandman in to get CGC.
Crack.
Yeah, and then crack them once a year and send them back.
Yeah, but they've recolored some of that stuff.
You can get other versions.
Yeah, especially Sandman. They've recolored some of the stuff. It looks better in the newer trades.
That's a
may
weird
have
sentiment coming from Todd, who literally reads half his comic books on digital format. But he's like,
Right.
I want to have that physical copy because it's not real unless I have that.
Because it's also
I need my
special.
physical copy.
It's different. But it's
Yeah,
nice.
you can get versions of number one. You can get versions. By the way, I promised myself I would never read Sandman because I've never finished Sandman. That's probably my favorite too. Just in the 90s, you never finish stuff. You just jump in, read a little bit, leave. You know what I mean? So I've never actually finished it, but I've read the first 6 or so issues of Sandman probably 45 times.
Sure.
Like I promised myself I would never reread those stories, and then it came out on Amazon, and I re-listened to basically the first 2 trades when the audiobook came out.
Amazing.
The audio play.
But that's like that's whatever. That wasn't the point of anything, but I appreciate.
Well, I think you were asking what book do we go back to and read?
Yeah, that's one of mine that I also do that with Pulp Fiction. I watch Pulp Fiction like every 6 months. Because it's one of those things that I just constantly go back to. I think Morrison's Green Lantern run will end up being that for me now too. What's your guys's like? I don't know, comfort food. What's your chicken soup for the comic soul?
So I have 3 for me. It's Midnight Nations is one of mine. J. Michael Straczynski. If you've ever read that, it's really good. It's a 12-issue arc.
Cool.
Super fan of it. Here is my guilty pleasure, and I'll probably deny it. Bloodstrike. I fucking love Bloodstrike. I don't know why. I fucking love it. I will read all 25 issues of Bloodstrike every time I find it. I don't know why. I have no idea why. And then, the Death of Gwen Stacy is that arc is really, really powerful. So I read that a lot. I'm a huge Spider-Man fan.
Nice, good, solid 2 out of 3.
Because I just sold the one to Nick. The Ninja Turtles Volume 4. Master Edition. It's basically what the Ninja Turtles original movie was based off of. So it's the Leonardo one shot and like the Return to New York, all that stuff is in there. It's just such a beautiful little story. Those are what I reread the most often.
Nice, that's cool. Bearded, what are you holding?
So here's the thing. I came back into comics like 4 years ago. So my comic is my childhood. And so you can say it's a guilty pleasure, but this is just my favorite. And
hey, I own that.
That's brand new. I just got that in the mail.
Yeah. You got it in singles though, right?
Yeah, I got mine in singles.
These were the issues that I picked up at Half Price Bookstore as a kid, like because there was a Half Price book right next to the $1 movie. So my family's cheap. Like my mom would take me to the second run showings of movies, and then afterward, she would take me to R-rated movies and tell me not to tell my dad, and she would bribe me by buying me $1 Batman books. And like, here, I'll buy you a comic if you go see, whatever it was.
Basic Instinct with your mom.
Scent of a woman. Yeah, Basic Instinct.
She literally.
She's like, let's go watch Showgirls, Greg.
She would cover my eyes. If there was nudity, she would cover my eyes, and if there was language, she would look at me and say, "We don't talk like that," and then buy me Batman books so I don't have to tell my dad that I watched that movie.
I can't watch Saved by the Bell the same way anymore, but thanks for the comics, Mom.
Yeah.
So. Zach Morris is gonna get that pussy.
He's gonna get it all.
I think I could guess one of Nick's.
Yeah, you could guess one for sure. You might be able to guess 2.
I think I can guess 2.
Go ahead and say the obvious one.
Court of Owls.
Scott Snyder Batman.
No, actually, Court of Owls would probably be my third.
Descender.
Descender's my 1.
And then there's one in between those 2.
Mm-hmm. When I say it, you'll be like, oh yeah.
Witches.
Oh no, I didn't consider that actually. But Paper Girls.
Oh yeah, shit, yeah.
Mhm. I love Paper Girls. And that's one that I like to just. It's like oh, it's a Saturday and it's raining. Paper Girls.
But have you read Y the Last Man? Have you read X Men?
I have, and you know what? I hated Y the Last Man until like the last. Until like the last volume, and I was like, duh. This is awesome. Like I got to I like missed it the whole way.
He also read it afterwards, though. Like what he's reading it in the context of Paper Girls, and most people are reading Paper Girls in the context of Saga and Y the Last Man.
Sure. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So
that's a good point. That's interesting.
Y the Last Man is fantastic, and when I reread it, I'll probably like it more than I did the first time.
Do you remember when you got to the monkey? Like literally, because he's a disgusting human being, is the only reason why he gets to live. It is the best thing in the world. It's so good.
Comics will break your heart, and I just became best friends because that's fucking amazing. Oh my god, yeah, Sandman and Fifth Element. Holy shit, I love
Multipass.
Oh man, oh my god, so good. The Fifth Element, by the way, spoilers. Should I put the spoiler cast on?
If you need to put spoiler cast on for Fifth Element, people shouldn't be watching your channel.
Right? No, I agree. I love. Oh my god, it's so good. Every part of that movie is so good. So, Chaos, what's your ironic answer? And then we'll get to your real answer.
I mean, nothing really. I don't really reread books, to be honest. I can't think. The only time I reread books is when I'm reading a book and I go, I forgot what happened, and then I go pick up the issue before and read it. But I don't think I really.
Interesting.
I don't think I really reread that many books. I'm trying to think of anything I've reread. I've read Watchmen a whole bunch, I guess, but that's not comfort food.
That's not fun.
Yeah.
Why are we not
Watchmen and
awkward silence.
On what?
Why are we not focusing on Todd? He was going to give spoilers on Fifth Element. Why are we?
I said the Fifth Element is love. That was.
Why are we talking about Chaos's books that he rereads that he doesn't reread? Why? I want to talk more about Fifth Element. Chaos, who's winning the Jake Paul Ben fight?
It hasn't started yet.
It'd be better if,
I'm so excited.
Like Stillwater. I've read it 12 times. I'm going to read it forever.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I threw all my comics away. I'm just going to read Stillwater over and over again. And I don't even like it.
Smart.
Stillwater's good. I like Stillwater. It's not what I expected it to be. It's not as good as I expected it to be, but I enjoy it.
I got to issue 3 and I lost it.
I think it'll get better.
I think
this new arc is going to.
Oh, hey, is it starting?
Now Logan Paul will YouTube it when it starts.
I'm so excited for him to get knocked the fuck out. I'm so excited.
I don't know. We'll see. Ben Askren's not a boxer, so
yeah,
and you know that Vegas has Logan Paul as the favorite.
Perfect. I love it. Let a lot of people lose money on Logan Paul. Even better.
I want
a lot of people pissed at Logan Paul. Talk fucking
the more the better.
Fucking scumbag.
Is he?
Yeah.
Wasn't someone else famous? Wasn't his brother famous and now no one talks about his brother anymore?
I think he made it. I don't know. All I know is he's a scumbag who goes
time out.
Desecrates cemetery.
I thought Jake's the one fighting. Is Jake not the one fighting?
Jake is fighting.
Jake Paul is
fighting.
Jake Paul is fighting.
Is the more popular YouTuber.
He was, not now.
Yeah, not
since Jake Paul started fighting.
But wait, it's not Logan Paul that's fighting?
No, Jake is fighting tonight. Logan was the one on WrestleMania.
Oh. I'll have to look into
Snoop was the one. Snoop Dogg was the one on AEW.
Oh my god. I do always get Logan Paul and Snoop Dogg mixed up. Thank you for clarifying.
Snoop did the frog splash on AEW last week.
You mean he attempted a frog splash
they are,
at AEW? That was
it looked great.
Awful.
He's like 62. He was like 62. He threw it.
He did as well as I expected.
I mean,
He did a better frog splash.
But the dude can still put on a concert, so.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. The thing that he's great at, he does great at. Weirdly enough, he's not so good at wrestling.
No.
Oh, it was pretty good.
He landed on his feet before he landed his frog splash.
We saw Snoop at a festival.
Yeah, well, that's what the Hardy Boys do.
About 2 years ago. And
Broken
literally then we went to
high.
another festival that Snoop Dogg was going to be at like 3 months later. And we were watching the headliner. My wife's like, I don't really like them right now. Can we just go watch Snoop Dogg, who was at the other stage? I was like, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Who was the headliner you guys left?
We left.
Big Paul.
This is probably going to, I feel like this will make like Todd mad, but we left MGMT.
Yeah, for Snoop
I would love
Dogg.
that too.
So that's fine.
It was like they
Okay.
they are great. They are great. They're not great live. They are one of those. They're one of those bands that are great. Like,
oh, speaking of, one of the biggest concert disappointments of my life, because I thought I missed them. I went to see LCD Sound System. One of my favorite bands of all time. Love it. I think it was pretty much queued up for what the story is. I saw them live after they reunited, and it was wildly disappointing. They didn't know the words of their song. Like, my favorite song they started playing, I'm like, all right, here we go. And it was all off, and the backup vocalist didn't know the song very well, and things were missing in it, and I was just wildly disappointed. And they were also an hour.
I like a lot of indie rock. Yeah, I like a lot of indie rock, but a lot of indie rock is not good live. Some of my favorite people that are indie rocks, you know what I mean, or like MGMT is a little bit more dance. Well, LCD Sound System, but they, you know, when you see them live, it's just not that good. Like, they're not entertaining like a metal band or a rapper or something like that, you know.
Yeah, I've seen local shows with so much better performances than I did this like huge band.
Yeah.
You know,
Modest Mouse was boring.
Modest Yahoo's amazing, by the way. Sorry, you said Mott, and I thought you were going to say.
Both of them. So I actually seen them both in the same place, to be honest, like within 3 weeks. So Modest Mouse was not that good live, and Modest Yahoo was incredibly boring live. And I do like Modest Yahoo too.
Oh, my Modest Yahoo experience was pretty fantastic.
Oh yeah.
so many good bands, but Florence and the Machines was literally the best. She is so fucking talented, and her albums do not.
Yeah, she has a lot of.
Tell you how fucking talented she is.
Yep.
I didn't even want to go to that concert.
There's a ton of charisma.
This one is amazing. Like.
Yep. I got to see my old attachment from a significant other. I went to Spartan Stadium and went to U2.
Oh, I was there.
Florence and the Machine opened for them.
Yeah.
And it was incredible.
Oh, yeah.
I was so excited. U2 was also pretty good. But
we were late, so we
Florence
only
was
saw
amazing.
like the last song of her Florence.
Oh,
Maybe two.
Early enough, and it was.
We had really shitty seats, but it was cool.
Were you late to your seats because Spartan Stadium sucks? And to get up to the top, you literally like
that wasn't
the
it at all.
elevation ramps of Spartan Stadium literally go like the like you literally, if you are on the top deck.
I mean, it's per floor.
Why are you not hopping the gate? You're supposed to climb vertically.
Florence has a ton of.
Use the ramps. You're supposed to climb vertically up.
Oh, that's my bad.
Florence has a ton of charisma. Travis is right. She's she can keep you watching for a long time. So she's really good. If she would have came out, if they would have come out like in '90s or early 2000s, she would have been a lot more popular. Yep. She just came out when no one listens to rock music anymore. So
yeah. If anybody has the chance to see,
my wife loves her.
Of Montreal, because they go all over the place. They're in that middling group where they're kind of big but not really. One of the best live performances you'll ever see.
Yeah. I haven't seen of Montreal. I don't know that they ever grabbed me, but then indie rock too. I have to happen to have listened to an album 4 or 5 times.
Yeah,
like normally.
And Of Montreal grabs you after you see them live. It's one of those bands.
Yeah.
Speaking
The
of
only bands
music,
I've ever
what's
seen
your
multiple times is I've seen Weezer multiple times. I love Weezer, so I see them every time they're around, and they're always affordable, which is what makes Weezer great.
Yeah.
And then Me First and the Gimme Gimmes, I will see them anytime I see them anywhere because I love punk and I love punk covers even more.
So when are you coming? Are you coming to Punk Rock Bowling? Have you ever been to Punk Rock Bowling?
I've gone to one in the past, but I am not coming to one right now. But I mean, maybe I'll talk my wife into it.
Why are you talking about two of my
September?
favorite things, and how do they combine?
You
What?
don't know what
Punk Rock Bowling?
No, I don't know shit. How do
It's been
people
around for
not
20 years.
get this yet?
That's been around forever.
That's great. Where and how?
Vegas every year. Vegas every year on Memorial Day, except for this year because COVID pushed it back, and last year because it got canceled. So
Makes
yeah,
sense.
Punk Rock. It's basically all the Fat Wreck Records bands and like Epitaph bands from the '90s and whatnot. So have you ever had one of those like fat comps? It's all those bands.
Dope.
Yeah.
Man, holy shit. Talk about maybe we've always joked about it. I might actually come visit you if that's a thing.
It's funny.
I'm going. That's for
I
damn
was
sure.
never coming to Vegas before this. That was never happening.
I was looking at my list of artists that I've seen live with my wife, and the two that have been
Nickelback.
the most. No, not Nickelback. The two that we've seen the most we've seen Chance the Rapper 3 times, and we've seen Beyonce 3 times.
Ooh.
Oh, there you go. Did you see Chance the Rapper before the terrible Colorful Day?
Colorful? You
Did
mean
you see him in the mixtape days?
We
the
saw
coloring
him.
book, that terrible.
We
album?
saw him right. We saw him right when he was blowing up with Coloring Book. So he was still doing a lot of acid rap from that album.
Nice.
Still,
and his stuff that he
so
did.
He was
with,
supposed to play. Go ahead.
I was just saying the stuff he did with like what is his Danny, the guy who plays the trumpet. That band, like when they did that kind of.
Oh yeah, that was actually okay album, but it was headed in the direction of being like gospelish. They I was gonna see Chance at a really small venue, but it was around the time that he broke, and so I just sat and watched this venue not know how to do huge ass long lines that went. This venue is like sort of off the strip, but the lines went all the way into the strip, and it was just a bunch of. I didn't realize how popular Chance was at the time. And I just sat and people watched at a bar and watched the Packer game, which my plan, normally I just walk in like at Modest Yahoo, you just walk in. There's no one fucking there. And my plan was to watch the end of the Packer game and then walk into Brooklyn Bowl and see Chance the Rapper. But there were thousands. They oversold that place so bad. And then I was just like, the ticket was only $35, $30, something like that. So it was before he was big. A year later, he was headlining the big festival here. The big 3-day Life is Beautiful festival. So yeah, I missed him, and then he started doing music that I didn't like that much. So, by the way, the headliners for Punk Rock Bowling is Devo, NoFX, and Circle Jerks. So it's a pretty cool festival because no one really does this kind of punk anymore as far as festivals go. Yeah.
And when I haven't gone in a few years, but you used to be able to find like dope ass bootlegs, like because they would sell you at the vendor tables like dope ass fucking records that you will never see again and will never come out because that's kind of punk, right?
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
I don't want to go. So,
yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah.
I mean, fly out here. You could sleep on my floor.
My floor. Dope. I think I might just get a hotel and stay like house. But no thanks, bro.
You should get a hotel so that I could sleep on your floor.
Yeah. Hey Chaos, I got a hotel. Okay, yeah, where?
Yeah, I'll be there.
Yeah.
Chaos is like,
it's a real bitch. It's a real bitch to go somewhere at noon, drink all day, and then like go home. Yeah. I probably live like 30 minutes away, 25 minutes away.
Yeah, I'll just
and then wake up and go do it again.
Our ice machine room is open, you're like good to go. You're all set.
Todd, Vern's kind of wanting to drop the late night.
Late night. It's only 12. Ugh. Whatever. Fine, Dad. Ugh. Okay.
It's getting late.
It is late. I guess it's after midnight. Maybe the new rule's after midnight. Whatever.
That's what I thought it always was.
I know it is because you're the weak link.
I'm sitting here, you guys are talking, and I'm like, I'm just waiting for my exit. I'm just like, well, I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Waiting for your exit. This is Comic Burrito. Late night.
He's still here.
I'm Todd.
I'm Travis.
I'm tired.
Nick is not the weak link. Nick is not the weak link.
Aw.
The winking. Nick is not the winking.
The winking.
No, because he doesn't wear ties.
So, Todd and Nick, I did not know that you guys were so close to Three Rivers. I was offered a table at that. I know it's like in a few weeks, and like I was offered a table and I chose not to go. I would have gone if I knew that you guys were like an hour away.
Yeah,
I would have risked it and gone.
It's outside.
In this state, it doesn't.
Right now, Michigan's a bad idea.
Yeah, you made a wise choice.
I say I'm vaccinated fully, and now it's after midnight. 2 days now. I'll be vaccinated fully.
Yeah, but Three Rivers is not in Michigan.
Right, Three Rivers is an hour south from you guys. Three Rivers is.
That's fine. An hour south of us is still a little close in proximity. I'm saying in terms of telling Travis to travel from where he is to
Travis is in Florida. Florida is no better than Michigan.
It is technically. That's how fucked Michigan is right
twice
now.
better.
Yeah.
It's almost twice.
Michigan is
and we have half the population. It's rough.
Michigan's fucked right now.
It's rough.
Oh yeah, what happened to you guys? That's a lot of growth in new cases. What happened?
Yeah, we got the variant in wild.
Oh.
Travis, it's not too late to still come out to Three Rivers. You can go hang out. You can go hang out with me, Mrs. Bearded. Justin Birch is going to be there. It seems like Steven's going to be there.
Yeah, that'd be a good in for you to get him on one of your books.
Yeah, you could break into indie comics. Justin Birch.
I'm just saying.
I don't know if that free table's available. Because
you just need to show up with comics and be like, I was told there's
Travis, it's an outdoor Comic Con. Yeah. We literally can just set up a table anywhere we want in that proximity and be like, hey, here's Travis. You think I'm not going to set up a bearded table? I'm going to set up a bearded table and just like, sir, you can't do that. I'm like, yeah, I can. I'm outside the park.
It's a fucking TV tray in the parking lot.
You do that. Literally, that's a secret comic thing. You hang out with your friends and you bring your shirt and you're in the car. And if you see a table that's not occupied within 4 hours, you fucking claim that shit. That's a real thing.
You all act like I don't know. We're going to do that. Steven's going to walk down.
You can get a free table now, Travis.
Steven's going to lock down a free table for us because he's going to be there.
There you go.
If you go, I'll drive down.
We're going.
It's in May. It's like next month.
It's in a month. It's COVID. You have nothing. You can't figure out your life within a month. Like, oh, we got so much we got to move around in a month here.
First off, we're in Florida.
You can literally get the vaccine tomorrow.
I literally skipped a con today I could have went to. Like, it's ridiculous.
Was it outside?
But Florida's not the market you need. You need to come out to the Midwest. Who cares even about selling comic books? It's literally to hang out with me and Todd.
Yeah, let's go. I have a lease that I had over 2020. I got miles to burn. Let's fucking go.
Yeah, all right.
So let me tell you the last time.
Todd might even get a haircut.
No. The wife, this is
we're good.
Everybody, the wife unfortunately likes this
Travis.
And I didn't expect that.
You've got all three comic burritos. You've got Bearded and Mrs. Bearded. Birch. You've got Steven who sent you a birthday card.
Right.
I sent you a card. Go to Ohio.
I sent you a birthday card. Come to Pittsburgh now and hang out with us. Like,
Is it snowing in May up in
No.
Pittsburgh?
it's going to. It's
might.
literally. Listen, here's the thing: it's going to rain and it's going to be a cluster and it's not going to work. But we're all just going to hang out and have fun anyways because we're going to just all be together.
I'm excited to get
And go get
Travis
beers.
to go to Pittsburgh and not show up.
Hey, what's the closest
like,
airport?
I didn't
What's the
think Travis
closest
would
airport?
actually-
I'm
This is
going.
just- he's just there by himself. Nobody's there.
Nah, Steven will be there.
It's like an empty airport.
It's like May
closest-
29th. It's literally the last
It's not
weekend
even a
of May.
convention.
Yeah, he's just like, yeah.
the fuck?
What's the nearest airport?
Pittsburgh.
Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh's a big city, bro.
Oh, is it really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Three
They have, like,
Rivers
their
is in
own
Pittsburgh? I don't know what
sandwich.
the fuck.
Grand Rapids has an airport. Pittsburgh for sure has an airport.
Columbus.
Yeah,
is
you
smaller
didn't
than
call it Pittsburgh. You called
Columbus
it Three
has two
Rivers. I don't know what the
airports.
fuck Three Rivers is.
We said Pittsburgh a lot.
All right.
You said
Road
Who's
trip
gonna
Steven
to
was from
Pittsburgh,
Pittsburgh.
everyone. See, there we go. Steve, Travis, we'll meet you there, guys.
There isn't like I'm looking at the comic list right now of who's there, and like it's no one important. I mean, there's decent people like
That's perfect for you.
Perfect for you. Sorry,
oh, damn.
Yeah,
it's too easy. Just
I know. You walked into that. You said that one up on a tee.
come on.
Travis is like literally like everyone that's on this panel is on the Burritos live stream the next month. Like,
Why is there only Source Point Press people and Scott Snyder? That's all.
Yeah. What kind of Comic Con happens in Steven Hayner's little apartment?
this
So-
Three Rivers Comic Con is literally put on by Steven. He's just like, hey guys, it's gonna be outside of my apartment complex. The pool might be open.
He's got, I got Yingling for $1.
You don't know.
There's
I'm
just a
allowed
field
4
across the
guests.
street. Yeah.
I'm allowed 4 guests into the swimming pool. It'll be super fun, guys.
Yeah.
We'll get
Okay,
you some.
you guys play
Brothers
Madden
notes,
98
you
and we'll
get
go to
5 on
the
your
pool.
thumbs.
Yes, and we'll just keep swapping until everybody gets to play.
Yeah.
Oh fuck! Oh, I'll bring my Nomad. I literally have
We'll
Madden
play,
95 or something on it. I'll bring my Nomad. It'll be great.
Nomad, the bad comic from Captain America. Like you're really that mad at the Falcon and Winter Soldier? You've gone back to Nomad.
Oh, it's fucking Madden 97.
I'm so excited to play GoldenEye on One TV again.
Yeah, weirdly enough, it's still a standard def tube TV. This right here. Look at this fucking majestic piece of shit.
Wow.
I mean, or we could
It's beautiful.
just not and drink beer and hang out
Hey.
like adults.
Mrs. Bearded just
That's
made
just-
another appearance on Comic Burrito as she's saying, "Go get some sleep."
Sounds about right. Everything's
Well-
checking out so far.
Your wife's telling you what to do, Beard?
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
it's a day of the week.
I'm sorry that happened. I'm sorry that happened.
Well, in her defense, she literally was like yelling at me last night because I was on a stream till like 3 a.m. And now she's yelling at me saying, "Stop
We're such
talking about
nerds.
me."
Well, does she want me to hang out with her at Three Rivers or not? I need to know.
Oh, that's great.
That's funny.
So our
That's
house
funny
is
your wife
really
texts you.
weird because in the basement, like I'm in the basement, she's on the second floor, but our vents work that she can hear me pretty much clear as day. And so she's like, "Go to sleep." But I'm defying that, Travis, for you
Thank you.
and chaos.
Tell her one day I'll
Todd
be on the
wants
show
just
with-
really wants us to show that.
Oh no, I'm trying to play it on the screen. It's really fucking hard because it's backwards.
I'll tell you what, Bearded, I'll talk to my wife. Maybe we can be on that geek show. I know we're not a public show,
Ooh.
but my wife,
No,
She's good.
totally. That's awesome.
My wife wants
Listen,
to be on
dude.
it too. I was very surprised.
I told you, Chaos wants to. Tyler's wife has from Whack. His wife said she wants to be on
Oh
it.
yeah, put us together.
Yeah,
us
that's
together,
great.
that'd be
That's a good
funner.
combo.
So
Aaron from
episode two,
Girls
Todd,
Talking
your wife will
Comics?
get her revenge, and then episode 3 will be Chaos versus Tyler's.
Episode 3, Revenge of the. I have a name, but I don't want to say it.
Wives.
Yeah, there it is. That's a better one. Wives.
But you could
Yeah.
Bearded set it up with me. My
Revenge
wife
of the
would be
trouble
down
and
for it,
strife.
so just let me know when.
So for Travis, what we need to do with you is we need to get we'll do a special edition. We'll do a comic
Stoney.
creator. We need to get another comic creator on
Stoney.
whose wife doesn't care about comics either and doesn't know comics, and have them compete against yours.
See, my wife doesn't know anything about physical
Tony.
like she has DC tattoos, but she will not be able to answer comic related questions.
Right. Well, then that's
Oh.
fine.
I just thought of something. Bearded, I'm going to workshop something with you in front of everybody. As my
Well, let's do
computer
it.
freezes, this might be a bad idea. Oh
Do
shit.
it.
Wow, so many things happened at once. I hit too many buttons after it freezed.
That's why you can't keep the Pornhub tab open.
But it soothes me so I can deal with your guys' faces.
Drink a soda, you little bitch. Don't worry about the caffeine.
No. Speaking of, oh man, it's Steve. So- How would you, since Bearded's not going to be a part? Oh, okay. So my workshop idea is we could also, with these couples like Travis, we could also do like Chaos and his wife versus Travis and his wife, where there's categories for Travis and Chaos, and there's categories for the significant others for the people who don't know comics.
I mean, you could do that, but it's supposed to be funny. It's supposed to have the wives.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
supposed to have us be cracking up with the wives. It's not supposed to be a trivia contest between me and Travis or Beard. And if I get second place in another one of these fucking contests, I'll probably just.
That's the
move to
beauty of
Vimeo.
it, because then you're responsible if you lose.
I'm not
And you
gonna
guys
lie.
only have like 4 questions. You guys have way less
I
questions.
hate to agree. I hate to agree with Chaos.
Every stream.
I like the idea of like 4 bonus questions for the significant others that do know something.
It could be the tiebreaker. That's what you could do.
Ooh,
Like if
there we
the
go.
guys have to do the
We'll have-
tiebreaker. Yeah.
That's a good idea. Always have 4 questions in the bank for each category for the people who do know comics. I like that.
This is what you do. You throw in a special, like, instead of like phone a friend, you throw in a phone a comic nerd. And here's the deal. Like, what the question would be is like, whatever the point value is, if they get it right, they get it. But if they get it wrong, they lose those point values.
Yeah, I like that. It could also
You're
be like
making
a
it very
daily double
confusing.
that's inside of the grid too. If you get it, it's an extra hard. Oh, there's some ideas here. There's some stuff here. Yeah.
Yeah, but you guys are making it complicated. Remember, the whole point of this show is supposed to be like for like our wives to go, I know this.
but also-
Obviously,
yeah,
it's
that
New
was-
York.
That was
No.
my favorite thing. I was like, she's gonna get Themyscira.
That's what I mean.
Metropolis.
The whole point of the
Yeah,
show is to
Metropolis.
have
That's the
moments
point of
where
it.
to have moments where they go, listen, I only know this because I love Wonder Woman, but the answer is
Metropolis.
and the look on your face was pure gold of like that's not it at all.
I was
So
so
remember,
happy. It was the best case scenario.
I was even watching it and I was like, she's got this.
Yeah, me too. I was like, oh man.
Yeah.
I just want to do it to prove that I have sex with a woman. I know it's in question, so I just want to.
Right here.
I mean, I saw you throwing axes.
Yeah.
Travis
Whoa,
is
is
like,
that euphemism for something I'm not
I just
aware
want to
of?
be on the show so people know that I'm not
It
alone.
is.
What does throwing axes for the kiddos mean these days?
Just check Yeah, just Google it.
You look photoshopped.
I have Pornhub open.
Turn safe search off.
Okay, I'm already on Pornhub, so I can just search it.
Throwing axes. Yeah.
Throwing axes. Oh god. Oh god. Why is it all Travis?
Travis did look photoshopped in that picture. I just want to throw that out there.
Chaos and Ryan's now agreeing with you. Look at this.
Which Ryan?
It's getting crazy.
Who? New X guy Ryan or Fire guy Ryan?
New guy Ryan.
You think Fire Guy Ryan's watching this?
No, I don't. I don't know why I thought that.
Fine.
He changed it to new guy. Good for him. Good for him.
But that's
I
not
do need,
get other ideas.
I need a few months notice so I can, afford to pay my wife to come on,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
shipping is expensive from Russia.
We do have 2 throwing axe businesses. It's very nice, and they're like within a mile of each other.
That's weird.
One is right next to Todd, isn't it? Or I mean, Nick, isn't it?
Where Nick works.
Yeah, across the parking
Where
lot.
Nick works.
How they made it through is, I have no
picture.
idea.
Nick throws the axe at the people buying shoes. Like that's.
I want to.
Yeah.
He wants to.
That's why I've never been there because I know it'll happen.
Yeah, you can't get good.
I know how prolific I will be with axe throwing. That
Yeah.
I was just like, hold on, what size do you need? Let me walk across the street to the axe throwing place.
Yeah, just I'll be right back.
Oh, you don't want to wear a mask? I'll be right back.
1 second. No problem.
So Steve, you're on,
what's your
tell us why Travis should come to Pittsburgh.
Oh.
Sell them. So we can drink beers.
You want, what you really, really
Steve,
want.
what kind of accommodations are you prepared to put Travis up in?
No rent.
What are we talking? Futon? What do you got?
You can sleep in my bathtub.
What's his per diem for food for the weekend?
Food per diem.
Have you seen I misspelled this is zombie stew? Like I'm kind of a big deal.
I'd be sitting there and be his hype man, be like, "Do you like misspelled comic books? We got them for you. Come on over." They usually have Three Rivers. They had Three Rivers Comic-Con at the old mall, and they are doing it outside this year. It's something new. It's down at this complex called the Waterfront. So they have different food places and stuff down there, like a Target. So I'm curious to see how they're going to pull it off.
Places like a Target.
I mean, it's in the middle of. I don't know how else to describe it.
I'm really excited about this Target. Like, is it a super Target or a regular Target?
Yeah, you buy your own groceries.
Yeah.
It's a super Target. You go in, you get groceries, then you go make your fucking food.
There's a comic book store
Is there a
in the complex. There is a Costco in the same complex. Yes, they have a movie theater. It's outdoor shopping plaza.
Does the movie theater play
Travis,
Batman versus
Travis,
Superman?
I don't know if this will sell you or not to come out all the way out to Pittsburgh, but listen, there's going to be a Comic-Con by a place that has a movie theater, a Costco, and a Target.
The Target's where you can eat.
The only thing they're missing is an Applebee's, and you're
Nick, it's a Comic-Con on Alpine.
Yes. Yeah, right outside the old Circuit City.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know.
They had a
I
Radio Shack.
I don't know how
did.
else to describe it to you.
Oh my god, amazing.
It's very complicated only
Target's
because
catering my wedding.
I know what it looks like, and I'm gonna have to see if I can find a
feel like
layout
it's not
of it.
that complicated.
No.
No,
It is.
Steven. It's not that
It's not like
complicated.
it's a,
Not that complicated. Every one of us
it's
has
not
what
like
you
it's in
just
the middle of
described
nowhere.
within a 15-minute drive. Yeah.
No, it's not in the middle of nowhere. It's in
We
the
got
middle
it,
of
Steven.
a Target parking lot, is what you're saying.
Yeah. There's a
I don't know
Target
how they're
there.
gonna pull it off.
There's a-
I'm shocked.
Steven, you were supposed to like sell it for us. Your selling
Target
pitch literally was listen, Travis. So this Comic-Con used to be in a rundown mall, but now it's in the parking lot of a Target.
Hey, you know the Mall of
And there's this
America?
other store. It used to be a Radio Shack. It's not a Radio Shack anymore. It's just
No,
an
it's a
empty
weird-
building.
It's a weird vape shop now that keeps cycling through owning.
CBD oil there.
Yeah.
The promoters of the con
There's-
reached out to Scott Snyder and they're like, "Hey, Scott, listen, we want you to be at this Comic-Con." He's like, time out. Is it in the parking lot of a Target? Nah.
I just
Do
want
I get free soft pretzels?
I want to follow up.
Hey, Travis, can you get Steve a job doing all Kickstarter intros to all your friends' comics?
Hi, my name's Steve, and I got a comic book for you to
This
read.
comic's awesome.
You gotta
There's a
do it- you
monster.
have to
It's so
From a Target.
listen.
Yeah.
I just want to say one thing. There's 2 convention centers out here in Pittsburgh, David L. Lawrence and the Monroeville Convention Center. They have Steel City Con out here, and they had Wizard World out here. And those places are nice. Big accommodations. I have no idea how they're pulling off Three Rivers Con this year with it being outdoors, outside of where the comic book store is.
Well, because nobody's
I'm
going
going to see. I'm going to check it out just to see how it is. And I want to see Bearded so I can spear him through a table and then power.
I'm only going to see how it is, but you should travel from hundreds of miles away to also check out to see how it is.
Steve,
Man.
Well, I'm not going now.
I
Yeah.
literally just looked up Michigan Comic Con, which has no guests. Clayton Crane, who's everywhere. Casey Jones, not the Ninja Turtles guys. You know.
Oh,
the
damn. I was excited.
No, not that one.
Right, and literally,
It says
you know,
that. Casey
he was an
Jones.
extra
No,
in
not
Star
that
Trek.
one.
This one's at least inside, so it sounds more interesting at Kobo Center in Detroit, Michigan.
Oh. But it's not Motor City Comic Con?
No, it's Michigan Comic Con.
Yeah, no, don't go to that.
Mm-mm.
I'm not even going to go to check it out, even if there is Target catering. I'm not fucking going to that.
No.
Free Costco cards.
Yeah, definitely bring your Costco card to this con.
Hey, so I was just looking up Three Rivers
Yeah,
Comic-Con, and it says 2020 guests. Do they not have an updated list, or are they just going off of the same ones? They're like, we invited these people last year. Are they still? We hope they're still
No,
coming.
they're going to still show up, probably, maybe.
The Facebook page should be updated.
Steve's all. There's
'cause
also a Chuck E.
I'm
Cheese.
on their
There's a Chuck E.
website.
Cheese.
Their website.
Don't go to their website. Look them up on Facebook.
Oh, don't go to their professional paid website that they have to run their event. Go to Facebook. It's like the Target Cafe. Go
Yeah.
there.
It's where all the good stuff is. Travis, you're vaxxed, correct?
I am vax, yes.
Nick is
Well,
half.
not
I'm
right?
half.
I'm half. I'm at
Yeah,
half.
so
halfway.
is Nick. Steve, are you
Definitely.
vaccinated?
No, not yet.
Bearded?
I will be by Three Rivers.
You're getting vaccinated by Three
You better start
Rivers?
tomorrow.
That's
Yeah.
a bad idea.
No. Here's the deal. I'm going
gonna
to
be
the
a
I'm
Target
going to the
cafe.
Target. I'm going to the Target. I'm getting the second shot at Target, and then I'm going to go get my book signed by Travis Gibb. Like it worked out great.
And what's weird is it's Steve Hayner in a Travis Gibb mask signing these books.
I mean, look, we look
we get-
almost
we get the
exactly
second-
alike. We got the glasses. We got the facial hair. I could be like his long lost twin brother, Stevie Gibb.
Stevie Gibb.
You're saying so many words, Stevie, and I don't like any of them.
Chaos, are you vaccinated?
Hey, Greg, to be fair, I'm halfway. To be fair, on their Facebook page does say, Greg, it says Three Rivers Comic Con, the official page of Three Rivers Comic Con, their Facebook page does say it's the official one.
It says the official, then it's got to be official.
It
They
says
also
that is
the
official.
first post of Three Rivers Comic Con says click the link to our Three Rivers Comic Con.com website.
Don't go to the
Yeah.
website.
They literally the last post they just said go to their website.
My Facebook page that says the official page of Travis Gibb axe throwing, and it's just a lot of porn, also says the official Facebook page of Travis Gibb. So I don't know.
So I will say this, Steve and Bearded. My attendance is not looking good for Three Rivers, but
Really?
Really?
What?
Shocking.
The fuck, man!
Breaking news.
I don't think you're listening.
I did look at the Facebook page, and my colorist will be there, so you can get a broke down sign. So you're welcome.
You're sending your colorist to be there? You're like,
my colorist is going to be there. He's
go to
on
my
the
place. Go hang out with these people.
Racist?
Go eat your Target popcorn. It's delicious.
Hey, let's not go too hardcore on Target popcorn because it's pretty good.
Ooh, does Travis have a Wikipedia page? I'll fucking make that.
I don't have one. I actually could make it myself. I do have the credentials to do so, but
nah, I'll make it. I've made enough Wikipedia pages. I can make yours.
You can, but you can't make your own. They'll cancel it.
Correct.
They will cancel it. You are right.
I'll make yours. I've made many Wikipedia pages. I'll make yours. And some of them are still existing.
Make sure you write future projects, possibly working with Justin Birch, maybe, and going to Three Rivers Comic-Con.
Perfect.
Yeah, keep it updated, okay?
Travis Gibb, a.k.a. Steve Hayner in a mask.
My new book's coming out later this summer, and it has vampires in trucks, and we're going to have 5 broke down bodies in an RV, and it's going to have a briefcase in it. And I'm sorry, I'm not mocking you, Travis. I love you. I'm just riffing.
I was going to say, is that Steven?
You are
Is that Steven
incorrect.
talking? I thought someone was talking like
That was
Steven.
all mocking.
The more
He knows I love him. Come
the
on.
more we even look into this, I want to just point out like that I love like Travis's like humble bragging. He's like, guys, I got offered a free table. I literally just looked at the website. I can buy a table for $50. Literally, I can buy a table for his Kickstarter.
Wait, I could have had 3 tables at Three Rivers convention for getting the broke down metal covers. God damn it. I did the wrong thing.
I'll tell you what, Todd. If you go ahead and buy 4 tables, I will make sure you get them by the show so you have one on each table.
Yes. Are these for sale? Nah, I'm just showing off my 4 dead bodies.
Yeah, you just
metal
see these.
covers.
Pretty cool, huh?
Everyone else is going to panic.
Is the
But you
writer
get the
here
metal
so I need him
covers.
signed? No, he's not. He's too good for it, but he
He's
has
in
the
Florida.
table.
He sent his colorist, though, if you want to talk to him.
Todd's not even there. He's off buying stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm on an
Not even at
iPad.
his table. He's off buying stuff.
Yep. So, can't wait to
Sorry,
see you
Steve.
guys all at Three Rivers.
Oh, God.
Todd's going to the con to buy stuff, but it's literally going to be on Comixology. He's just going to be at Three Rivers while buying it.
I'm just on my iPad.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh, that looks good. Is that on Comixology? No. All right, next booth.
Todd, I would love for you
Oh,
to
it's on
go to a con.
Hoopla. I'll take it on Hoopla.
I would love for you to go to a con with me and you look at a key item and go, how much is that? Dude, and then you look at Comixology and go, oh no, it's way cheaper here. I'm just going to buy it here.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get it here, and then I can read it, and I'll be done. It's all right. But could you sign my iPad for me, anyways?
Wait, how much do you want for Detective 27? Oh no, I can get it for $3.99.
Yeah.
With subscription on DC.
Oh shit! It's
Infinite.
50% off. It's $2. Look, oh, and I just got off Nightfall for $10. Holy shit! Get out of here.
All right, gang. I am gonna bounce.
So
out.
anyway, we need to teach Steven.
All right. Well, one
Are you
second.
guys going to
Here,
come down
Dave.
for
Have a good
Microsoft?
evening.
Oh,
Bye, Bearded.
he did it himself. Look at that. Bye,
So you guys
Bearded.
going to come down for MegaCon?
Oh, there we go.
You guys should come to Orlando.
I will next year. This year I'm not doing anything,
Smart.
but next year I'll do it. Assuming it's all good. Because I owe Nat a visit, and then I can hit up you, Wes, and Nat all in one visit.
Right.
That's like easy peasy.
Does Wes still exist?
Yeah, just he doesn't like us anymore, but I'll still go bother him in person.
I think he doesn't. I think he doesn't like me. Yeah.
He doesn't like you?
I think it's me he
that's
doesn't like. I
fair.
ran Wes.
Yeah, I mean that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, we all had to get chaos shots. Also, are you wearing a Post Malone shirt?
What can you do if you say lies?
Can I be honest? Like, I was semi-swayed when Nick and Todd were like, "Yeah, I'll drive down. It's only an hour away. I'll drive if you come, Travis." Bearded had sold me, and then Steve, you just made me not go.
I mean,
Way to go, Steve.
what can I say? What can I say?
You might have saved his life. Who fucking knows?
I mean, like I told you, I don't know what it's going to be like this year. I'm going to go down just to see what the shit and giggles and all the shit giggles is going on. And
What the shit giggles? I mean,
the
you're
shit
right
giggles.
there. I would too if I was right there. It was an outdoor convention. I would just fucking go and find out.
Nick's cat.
Well, Todd, I'll see you in September.
Dude, super tempted.
So do we want to
is
get
that
rid
for
of
the
this?
circle jerk?
It might be next year.
Do we want to get rid of this?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, figure out how you're going to do that. I have to pee again. So yeah, figure out the question that you want to do for it. You said trivia.
I actually
who's
bought
up?
it with my. I bought that with my money.
I'm so
Yeah, that's
sorry,
a suckers. That's a suckers game.
Chaos. I'm so sorry. Can you flip it? Can you flip it?
It hasn't got here yet.
Damn it! I'm so sorry.
It hasn't got here yet.
He just got Nightfall. He's not
Is
going to
it
get
bad?
that for like 25 years.
It's not that it's bad. It's that my typos are so offensive to me. Like, I can't even read anything beyond it. Like, it makes me so angry.
What's a Mississippi
Really?
Humvee?
Why?
What?
Why does it make me mad? Because I'm a fucking professional.
Yeah. I'd be mad too. Hey, Travis, every time I read a Marvel or DC comic and I pick out a typo, I take a picture of it and send it to you guys in the Discord just to be like, look at this horse shit. How does that get passed?
You have a typo in it. You cut out. I didn't hear you say you had a typo.
Oh,
I'm
no,
sorry,
no.
Steve.
Like, my story is
You have a typo in
riddled-
it that drives you nuts?
riddled with typos. Riddled with typos. Am I
I have
frozen?
internet
Nick.
problems.
Nick,
Yeah.
thanks for the link to join tonight. I appreciate it.
Absolutely, Steve. Can you guys hear my cat?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. He's locked down here. How are we giving away this book?
I have no idea.
Usually we
How
have
many people
Cole to
watch-
just.
How many
We got
people watch-
11. We have 11 now.
This is not
Let's see who
bad.
can make their hometown. Let's see who can make their hometown sound absolutely the most boring. Oh, Steve, you won.
I'm sorry, it's not Las Vegas. I'm sorry, it's not Sin City. I'm sorry, it's just the city of bridges. The city
We all
of
have-
Permane Brothers sandwiches. I bet you Sam King would be here in a minute. He'd be like, I'm fucking coming to Pittsburgh to hang out with Hayner and the rest of the crew that drive down for Three Rivers. He'd be there in a heartbeat. I don't know if people are allowed out of Canada yet, so I might be making that shit up, but whatever.
You know, I just flipped a book this weekend. I flipped a fourth print of Something Killing Children for $50. I felt pretty good about that.
Really? Fourth print of one?
Nice.
Of one, yeah.
What was that the yellow one?
Yeah, I haven't sent it yet. Here, I'll show you.
Yeah. That's a good one. Those are going for 50, huh?
50, between 50 and 70. I actually sold it cheap to get rid of it.
Really?
Okay, yeah, that's.
It
I
makes me
randomly was
mad
like,
that I didn't get it. I could have ordered it, and it was like, nah, who's gonna want that? Now it's like I do.
So Mississippi Zombies. We got 11 people watching. We can do this. Beard, that's one up in the Three Rivers. But I will come to Motor City when it's back. I don't think they're coming back this year, though. Do you talk, Nick?
What's up?
You don't think Motor City's coming back this year?
No.
Yeah, I don't think they are.
No. I don't think so. Not at this point in time, at least.
Was there any word on C2E2?
I think that was canceled already.
Okay.
Yeah, but New York's coming back. New York Comic Con's coming back for some stupid reason.
You know what? The Javits Center is being used for all the COVID stuff. So are they going to have it there, or are they moving it to somewhere else?
I don't know.
Not sure.
I'm looking at the comic list. All right. Here's what we're gonna do to get the Mississippi Zombies 2. You need to give us your best pitch for why I should go to Three Rivers Comic Con, using all the information we know about the target, about the outside, everything we need to know. I need to hear the best pitch of why I should go, and whoever gives me the best pitch will get the Mississippi Zombies. Do it in the chat.
There you go.
How's that sound, Nick?
I like it. No, so it was recommended, and they were like, hey, everyone, please do the shit you're not doing, and then nobody's going to. So it was very helpful. I don't know if that's an official pitch for the for an entry.
I will be there. You have my address.
Well, you can get CBD oil and a Target Cafe soft pretzel.
Oh, that's good. That's good. That's good. So we've got 2 entries so far.
You can just give it to me now. Can't beat that. Come on.
Fucking Three Rivers.
There's mine. Oh, here's mine.
He said he would come, but probably won't.
Accurate.
I mean, to be fair, Nick, you have 18 kids.
Yes. So maybe I do want to come just to get away.
Ryan, what we're doing is we're going to give this wonderful typoed Mississippi Zombies 2 to the lucky person who gives me the best reason why I should go to Three Rivers Comic Con. Vern gives a Pittsburgh Steelers training coach may show up. Like playing for the Steelers is a win in this world. Because it's a Comic Con. The winner of the first ever episode of You Don't Know Comics will be there. Yes, what we're pitching to enter, you must pitch the reason why I should go to the Three Rivers Comic Con. Guess won't be there.
Ooh.
Savage. I mean, Todd's Madden 97 was pretty enticing. I just want to say that. Thank you.
Anybody
What are
else?
super COVID vaccinations?
You'll see.
It's for super
So-
COVID.
You'll see.
We're only a month away.
Yeah, it's coming soon. Don't worry.
Johnson and Johnson started as one shot, but now it's 100.
I thought Vern's was just going to be I'm Vern.
What do you mean? I need to say something funny to win this. What the hell does that work? So it's not Pittsburgh, but I once went to Philly for a vampire convention. Actually, it's even lamer. I learned how to play vampire there. That's where I decided to play Vampire the Masquerade. But why I really went was highly into the collectible card game because it was dope as shit. Anyways, so I'm driving through, and this is in MapQuest days prior to having cell phones that could tell me where to get to, where I needed to go. I get pulled over by the cops. And they're like, "Why are you here?" And I'm like, "I'm trying to go to this con." "You don't drive here, sir." I was like, "What?" "Yeah, we'll guide you to where you need to go." Apparently, I was in the ghetto, and they needed to. You do not do that to a 16-year-old kid. I was 16 at the time, scared shitless, by myself in a car. It was not a great night. All right, that's enough.
Philadelphia's bad. You go down the wrong road, you're done for. I'm surprised you survived your trip out there.
There was a recent Reddit video of walking down a street in Philadelphia, and it was fucking wild. Like there was like 3 people just shooting up in the video while this guy just walks through. It's just like, holy shit, we are not doing enough for the people anywhere. Because like it was just cool. Like they were just walking down. I'm like, this is rough scene. It is, yeah.
I did mission work in Honduras, and getting gas next to people who have AK-47s and like it's not cool. Like it's
yeah. Fuck.
Paying 16 cents for a soda though, that's pretty cool. I like that. I thought Flash Ray said target gate.
Oh man, dude, Brazil is a breeding zone for new variants. It is wild. It's like the US, but like we never actually started doing any better. It's wild. Shit's gonna be bad there.
So I think Flash has got a good one here because being a target.
Way. Seriously?
I think it's funny.
No, the Jake Paul. Burrito Princess will be there. There you go. Do we have a Burrito Princess? Where's Nick?
Cole? Cole's gonna be there.
Cole. He's in an Elsa dress, and it's very nice. I'm jealous of it. He got it custom made, and I'm like, well, it looks really nice on you. Yeah, that's basically what I said. Yep. That is 100% correct.
I do love the people who are like, but he started getting vaccines. Yes, like every other president. That's not something special.
No. You also weren't. The companies did it. This is like the most capitalist solution.
Wrong. You're wrong. My mom says that when he talks, it's like an asshole spewing shit out of it. That's her. That's her metaphor and allegory for when he would talk. It was like shit coming out of his mouth, like an asshole.
Yep. No, yeah, it's really funny because it's like Johnson & Johnson, they only are making vaccines, which, holy shit, what a clusterfuck. But they're only making vaccines after they realized, we can actually make money off of this. It's is unfortunately super capitalistic why this worked. But also, while we're waiting, I guess we'll wait for Nick before you decide and we do it.
Wait, Bearded said that this Comic-Con, which I did not hear in the description that Steve said, that the Comic-Con has is connected to a Chick-fil-A. This is not told to me. I mean, that
no,
means
he's going to
Saturday,
a different one that he won't be at that you are.
Maybe I should only go for one day, only go on Saturday because Chick-fil-A is closed on Sunday.
Yeah, there is
Sunday
a Chick-fil-A
won't work.
down there.
I mean, then why are you doing a 2-day show? What the fuck's the point?
Jesus is the reason for the season in
COVID?
in April. No.
So let's go through these and get weed them down. How's that?
Nick? Yes.
All right, where we go.
So to the top, I will be there. You have my address.
Right, Bearded, I could just see you. You're out. I'm sorry. I love you. You're my best friend, but
You can get CBD oil in a Target Cafe soft pretzel.
that's a good one. We'll keep that one. That's one.
Nick said he would come, but don't worry, he probably won't. He really ruined it at the end.
Right.
Steve, you can hang out with me. We can just toss that one out almost immediately.
I mean, Steve already mentioned he already sends me cards. You know, why do we need to hang out? I like our pen pal relationship. Why should we? I'm not ready to go to that next stage, Stephen.
The winner of the first episode of You Don't Know Comics will be there. So apparently, Beard is dragging his wife to the con, which is definitely more of a boon.
I mean, but what if she tells me I have to go to bed because she's trying to sleep?
Good point. Good point. Because it's a Comic-Con.
Florida has tons of Comic-Cons.
A Pittsburgh Steeler training coach may show up for the Comic-Con.
That's true one. That's not bad.
Chaos won't be there.
That is a positive. That is a positive.
It's pretty good. You could get super COVID vaccinations,
Right.
which will be necessary by then. You have a long lost relative that shops at the Target there. They may not be there, but they shop there.
Right. They shop there.
Because with it being by a Target, it may attract people outside of normal comic collectors to check it out. You may become someone's new favorite writer. Don't forget the Target Cafe.
Yeah. See, this is logical. This is
That's
giving me
actually
a
pretty
plan.
good.
He's going, it's going to rain. Why waste your time outside with all the other people that get your comics read? Just
Yep.
set up at the Target Cafe. When they get there,
Yes.
you are only vendor. Is that it?
I think that's it. Yes, Justin Birch, that is what we're talking about. Amazing.
You're on.
Yeah, exposure.
Exposure
There you
to COVID or exposure
No,
to comic collectors?
That's why he wrote it 3 times. Exposure to COVID, exposure to new people, exposure to the culture of Pittsburgh.
I mean, I was told that I could hang out with Justin Birch if I go. I mean, he's not on the list on the official Facebook page, but
But I was told Justin Birch.
I was told Justin Birch.
Yeah.
Or someone who looks like him.
Yeah. It's Dustin Birch.
Well, I mean, we've already decided I'm officially not going, but Steve, will you represent me as my liaison and look for good talent there? Represent Orange Cone Productions, and
Send him 5 random books just to hand out to people.
Not mine though.
No. But all signed by you.
Take a tour of us, Travis. Invite people on the shelter when it starts raining.
I have a DP7 #1 signed by Travis Gibb.
Yes.
See, Ryan.
Start brand #1.
So, Todd, I think you were the funniest, but can you win?
No, move it along. Thank you, though.
All right. So who do you want to give it to?
Oh shit.
Misspelled typos.
I'm looking at the what I put up there. I gotta say,
a positive. It is double signed, so there's already a signature on there from one of the guys. So I'll double sign it for you.
oh, now I kind of want it. I have a feeling I could probably figure out another way to get something like that. And I
did you just not hear that Chaos bought it? Unfortunately,
Todd was not the funniest. Stop you. I am going to say I really like exposure. I think that was my second favorite out of these, without going to bearded, because I'd probably go to bearded, but then also I would just take it if I was going to give it to bearded.
So we think Ryan should win. I think Ryan's won.
I think Ryan.
And I do like the tour bus thing. The take the tour bus, Travis.
Exactly. He got it right at the end. I really much like that. So I'm going to say Ryan, because
Ryan,
my dad also has won too much.
Ryan, message me on. You're on the Discord. Message me on the Discord. Give me your address, and I will send this bad boy out to you.
Yeah, new guy.
Congratulations, Ryan.
And tell him how you would like to misspell the signature.
Right.
Yes.
If you'd like, I can go in it with a red marker of all my typos and stuff.
Have your wife do it.
Oh yes, and then have your wife sign it that she proofread it. That's the copy I want. I want the copy that your wife sharpied.
And remember, you can buy this at your local comic store. Ask them to order this typoed riddled thing. I'm never going to work for Second Sight or Caliber properly.
It was a good run.
It was a good run.
I never win nothing. Wait, what?
They both offered me contracts. Shh.
It's okay. This isn't live.
Right.
I'll fix it in post. Don't worry about it. Mark it up. I love it.
Mark it up. All right, cool. We'll have my wife go through it with a red pen. She'll red pen it, and we'll send it out to you.
A bunch of post-its all over it, and dog-eared where it needs to be fixed.
Just every page is just dog-eared.
Yeah. Oh, that would have been the clincher right there. Second Sight is going to be at the convention. If only someone would have put that before the giveaway. That would have been amazing.
Second Sight's in Florida all the time. It's no big deal.
But it would have been a funny tie-through.
But Steve, how does it feel that you could have met me, but you single-handedly made me not?
His own worst enemy.
I just got to keep hope alive that I will meet you one day.
It's the only thing keeping him going.
What can I say, man? I promised myself I wasn't going to cry on the live stream. I'm just.
I know that's like what, 4 for 4 now. It's every time.
Yeah.
It's weird because I thought no one would cry more on the stream than I have. And then Steve comes in.
Well, sometimes I laugh so much I cry. Sometimes I get emotional, like the Comic Burrito After Party. Travis, I didn't want to say that I don't want to say Three Rivers is rinky dink, but like I said, I have no idea how they're going to pull it off. Normally, these conventions are at a convention center. I'm curious just to see what type of shit show it's going to be. So I'll give a full report.
Hell yeah.
Maybe
Three Rivers is a good con from what I understand normally. Like it's a decent little con. Like they have decent little guests. It's comic focused.
Yeah, we went 2 years ago at the mall, and they had like a lot of old classic like DC writers and Marvel people too, like Ron Friends and couple people that wrote Flash like back in the '90s. I can't think off the top of my head, but it was
Wait, that was
something
Mark
to
Waid.
do on a
Mark
Saturday.
Waid.
Right.
No, I can't remember. No, if it was Mark Waid,
Did
if it was Mark
anybody else
Waid, I would
matter
say it.
then?
Pretty sure he's the only
I
one
can't
that
remember.
wrote that. Yeah. No, there was somebody else.
That whole decade Wade run that he did is a good one. Steve,
Like
do
I
you
said,
play
I'm
D&D?
curious to see. No, I don't.
Okay. I need to figure out our next crew for when we get the PC game that we talked Travis into running.
Well, you got Wonderland next. Wonderland's coming, so.
Oh my god. I'm excited on so many levels for Wonderland.
Oh, look at the puppy. Look at the little puppy.
Hi, Leela. Oh my goodness. Hello. I have
Because
a
I went upstairs and opened the fridge, so she woke up.
I've got a frisbee with your face on it. Yes, I do.
I appreciate you guys having me on tonight. It was fun.
Of
as
course,
always.
thanks for being here.
Who's next week? Who we got?
That's a good question.
We have somebody. It's always, man, we're so, it's a whole booked thing and all of that I've started just. We have next week Brian Hawkins and Patrick Foreman of Black Cotton.
Nice. Those are some great people.
Yeah, that'll be a good time. I'm
I
excited.
may sneak in the after show for that and hang out with Brian. I like hanging out with Brian.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Get our get all the Florida people together. But no, I'm excited to talk about that book because I have a lot of they popped in while we were talking about it on This Week in Comics at one point, which I don't know how it happened, but they were like, those are some good ideas and all of that. And I'm excited to ping pong back and forth on the implications and all that. It's a very interesting book. For all those who haven't
coming out that week?
Yeah, the
21st?
following week, I think. I think that's how we scheduled it. We tried to make it advantageous. Which, if you didn't get Black Cotton and you want to, I believe we'll have a giveaway. Don't hold me to that, but I'm pretty sure we'll have a giveaway. But they also just went to second printing. So you can get that Black Cotton that's been really hard to get your hands on. It's either in second printing, like they're printing it now and it'll be out soon, or it's out and available. Either way.
I don't think it's out yet.
Yeah, it's going to be out soon, and I think it'll be out before the show. But Burrito All Caps at the Scout Store will get you hooked up with that.
Well, you guys got to make room for me on May 1st.
May 1st?
So on May 1st, I am hanging out with everyone who I could get for Cthulhu Invades Oz. So I'll be in person with Stoney, Chuck, David Galliano. All of us are doing a big signing down here.
That's interesting because May 1st, we had something fall through that we were working on that got pushed back to later. So May 1st, we're actually keeping open as I guess Will's not here, but I don't care. We're going to start having at least once a quarter a community day where we don't have a traditional drive-through, and we're going to have it be like the open Discord, put the invitations out, and just anybody just plan a good old time like that, because it keeps being I don't know. We miss those times too. We really enjoy our format right now. Yeah, but we miss the just anybody show up, let's do this thing. So May 1st, we're going to be doing that. So, it'll be wide open.
Yeah, so we'll jump on. We're going to go out to beers and stuff after. So we'll probably have been a couple of beers in. We'll do a big stop by.
Wouldn't have it any other way.
Right? That sounds awesome.
Because we got to come and, official comic burrito.
Right? Yes. We can see a group pants check for the first time.
Right.
Awesome. Oh, well, I think we're going to wrap this up, but it's officially late night.
I don't know how this works, Nick.
Thanks for joining us. I'm Todd.
I'm cold.
I'm Steve.
And I'm Nick.
And this has been Comic Burrito.
Yeah.
Yeah. Make sure to check out the links in the description. We've got Broke Down to 4 Dead Bodies in there. We got Kerra Prime. We've got Travis social links. Also, this dude's name is Steve, and he's dope. You should talk to him on the Discord, which is also in there. You can play like games. Oh, which, by the way, if you guys aren't a part of our Discord, the games section we opened up, like you can win golden burritos and everything, but it gives you scout box giveaways that we do each month. You can earn coins to get entries into the giveaway. You can earn tokens to tell us what books to read or burrito bites to make, books to review, burrito boost to do. There is a lot of fun things to be had in there. So if you're not a part of it, you should go check it out. We also just have a good time. Sometimes we talk about comics. Most of the time we're talking about bullshit. But it's been really fun having you guys on. Thank you for being here. Thanks for linking my channel, Todd. I already made content with you for your channel. Is that not enough for you, for Bearded?
I thought Bearded was going to bed. Like, what the hell?
He had his chance to plug.
He's in bed. He's in bed. He's just on his phone. He's
he's complaining. You should go check out Chaos in Comics YouTube and also Bearded Comic Bro.
If there's time.
If you have enough subscription buttons to push.
I have a great interview on there about Broke Down to 4 Dead Bodies. If you want to watch that,
go check that out.
You check that. Other than that, I don't know what he does.
I don't know. He also does really fun shows with his wife. Poor Mrs. Bearded.
I just imagine her just like glaring over him.
It's like you
trying to sleep. Bearded. Put the phone away already. I'm tired.
See, I used to be afraid of Todd's relationship because of the 24-hour stream basically that he does. Goes to bed like 12 hours later. But really, Bearded's starting to concern me more because not only is he listening, I'll get off the stream. If you're still listening to it right next to her, you're really just not doing it, helping her at all. She wants to fucking sleep, dude.
You may as well just stay on. But thank you, everybody. Go check out the links, do all those things. We love you all. Be kind to each other. And bye.